Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. Hope we're all having a wonderful day today. Hope we're all having a good Friday. It is the start of the weekend, at least for me. So today we are going to be playing some more Trails to Azure. Excuse me while I just... Chapter 1 to the stream title. Bada bing, bada boom. And now we should be good to go. Yeah, so last time we we finished at this point where we kind of got the introduction to the idea of Pom Pom Party. We just have to go back to the SSS building and install it, I guess, and then we get to play. But yeah, last time we got our car officially. We saw a little cutscene that had Randy and Murray getting out of the survival pit, basically, the survival ravine forest, but he's presumably going to drop by later. Yeah, but other than that, been doing pretty good. Hope everyone else is having a nice day. Damn, look at these people, not even using an umbrella. What champions? Okay, talk. Takes perseverance to walk the path of the noodle. I'm not gonna let a piddly rain dampen my spirits. Yeah, but what gains of noodles if you're not careful? That is true. That is true. If you're cooking in the rain, would that not get in your food? What does an individual raindrop look like? Maybe I can make one out if I squint hard enough. I mean, it just looks like a teardrop as far as I understand. Like it's pretty. It's like a water drop. That I don't think it has like a distinctly unique shape. A raindrop. We're shopping mailing today. Sheesh, not even ranking stuff gets down. What do they call that actually? This smells so good. Don't open the bag yet, mailing. That bread is freshly baked. You don't want to get all soggy. Okay. Damn it. Let me in. I want to know. How are you doing? I'm getting more and more requests to the available net lately, especially on days like these. They're pouring in just as quickly as they're in. Only problem is we're so tight that we have to reject the low priority ones. Sometimes we refer them to the SSS. So be a lamb and take them off our hands, will you? Okay. Oh yeah? Why do you have to reject the low priority? These guys are just sitting up here. Hey, look who it is. Yes, it's us. It's been some time since you were in town. Good to see you again, Scott. Wenzel? You two must be bracers. Talented looking ones, I thought. Hey, you're from that gang in the downtown district. And you, from the looks of things, you must be a CGF guardswoman. Ha, these are some pretty unconventional recruits you have here. Wazzy's a given, but how did you know I was a member of the CGF from just a glance? Simple. You don't carry yourself like any police officer I've seen. Take it from us bracers. You need to have an eye for these things in this line of work. Thank you very much for the advice. For sure. We'll probably be helping each other out a lot more from here on, so let's keep up the hustle. Because we're a lot more dependable than you were the first time we met. You'll probably be helping each other out for more, so let's keep up the hustle. Here from your efforts in Altair, by the way, good job well done. Pouring blood, sweat, and tears into each and every day is how you get results, so make sure to keep it up. Sounds good. Any recipes here? No. Book? No. Yeah, the recipe books are pretty forward, right? Like they're like a specific model, right? They're not just like general book. Talk. Evidently, you can't leave South here to his own advice, or he won't evolve his ship at all. Devils are with different measures, as they say. Just may have to follow that advice. You slurp. The atmosphere of Incept changes quite a bit when it rains. The hustle and bustle of the restaurant mixed with the pitter-patter of every little drop, but that's what I call ambiance. That's what I call ambiance. Cooking like any discipline requires you first develop strong fundamentals. First and foremost, take art, for example. The greatest abstract brainers still have a solid grasp on realism, you know? I just wish Celtia would figure that out sooner rather than later. Cooking is art, and that means creativity matters. Next time I create a new dish, it's gonna shock the entire continent. I can promise you that. Shock and awe! That's what I want from my food, being shocked. No, if I order food, I wanna know that I'm just gonna kind of enjoy it. Castle Station, okay. And keep a trainiac like me from getting my daily dose. Not even stormy weather. If anything, the raindrops trickling off the train cars only makes them glisten more beautifully than ever. He is a train junkie. That's for sure. Shot by. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. So, yeah, the increases weren't that big, so I didn't bother. Okay. So let's go back into the SSS. Woof. Even you're not immune to rainy day blues, huh, Zite? Hope you don't mind watching another building to pass the time. Woof. I said woof, bitch. Oh, here's comp. Yeah, go. Okay, I can't feed you here. Presumably because whatever you would deliver unto me is something that you must be able to jump off screen for. According to Chief Roberts, all we have to do is install this memory quartz into the terminal. Would you do the honors, Ellie? I'd be happy to. Okay. Time to play the beta version of Pom Pom Party. Ellie installed the beta version of Pom Pom Party on the terminal. That should do it. I also inputted the account information Chief Roberts provided us with. Well, aren't you a regular little tech whiz? Are you that surprised? There's nothing Ellie can't get a handle on. Not a lot of people our age know half as much about politics or law as her either. To be fair, I only knew what to do because I've seen Tio work on the terminal before. Yeah, that would help. I also read through the instruction manual. Everything seemed easy enough to parse. Most people don't read instruction manuals. Still, we really appreciate it. I mean, I only just learned how to use a keyboard at all. You're very welcome. See, the interesting thing about this world, now that I think about it, is it seems like it went right from pen and paper to Orbital Electronics, right? It never went through typewriter phase. So people having to learn keyboard at this stage, it probably is a bit weird. Now then, shall we contact Chief Roberts? Yeah, let's do that. Hello there, Lloyd. I take it the installation went without a hitch. Yeah, everything turned out okay. What do we do next? Well, what else? Let's give it a shot and play around together. Go ahead and boot up Palm Party from your terminal. My account name should display on your screen. Selecting it would challenge me to a match. Oh, and while we're at it, why don't we have you throw down the gauntlet, Mr. SSS Leader? Sure. Why not? Controls are all yours, Lloyd. You're in the developer's den now. Fancy you can beat me at my own game. You might think yourself a man worthy of dear sweet Tio, but I'll be the judge of that, Lloyd Bannings. His ulterior motive here is about as transparent as glass. Overprotective dad versus overprotective dad. It's the match of the century. Don't tell me this is why you requested the SSS in the first place. No, not at all. This is all in good fun. I just thought I'd add a bit of dramatic flair is all. Okay, let the game begin. Check request. Damn it. Okay, fine. Bye, Pom Party. Info. Palm is a puzzle game where you control palms falling from above and fit them together as they land below. There are 5 types of palms, 4 standard, each a different color, and a special shining palm. Use the X and circle buttons to flip the palms as they fall. Palms will enter the playing field from the bottom at set intervals. Connect 3 matching palms together, excluding shining palms, to pop them. You receive 1 CP for each palm popped, and earn bonus CP based on your timing. Shining palms disappear when palm next to them are cleared, regardless of color. You receive 100 CP for each shining palm you pop. When your CP rises above 100, press triangle L1 or R1 to unleash an S-craft. The higher your CP, the more effective your S-craft will be. If the palms in the center column rise to the top, it's game over. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Okay, R1's attack. There we go, drop you down. Oop, messing this up. God damn it. Gotta take the defense. Ooh, that did not help very much. Let me take that. I'm just gonna attack you right quick. That. Just keep attacking him. Okay. Just keep dropping, please. And force the defense. Okay, he didn't use his defense. Good. Did you enjoy Sky, son? Yes, I did enjoy Sky. How are you doing today, Sleeper? Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Yes. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Yes, I have played Sky first, second, and third. Played through 0. Now I'm playing this. I have also played through all of the Cold Steel games. So this is the final game, kind of in the puzzle to understand everything that happens as much as possible. I presume you are also a Trails fan? Yes, I pulled out a win. I presume there's bonus DP if you win, so... That was actually pretty fun. It was fun. I would hope I would be halfway proficient at it after doing it in Cold Steel 4. And 3 as well, I think? Oh wait, bad answer, but it's okay. It's out of your control. Okay. I mean... are you hyped for Reverie? Yes, I am. I'm very hyped for Reverie. Yeah. I talked about it last time, but yeah, like at this point now, like the question of like where do I start is like the easiest answer is just from the beginning, Trails in the Sky, and then personal other default answer is wherever you need to start to get you into the series, frankly. Like I'd rather someone play Cold Steel 1, fall in love with it, and go back than try Sky, feel like, not for me, and then just leave a great series in the dust. But yeah, so I'm excited to finish this game because I don't really know everything that happens in it. I know basically what I presume is the final dungeon based on what is in Cold Steel 2. Some events from that are mentioned in the advertisement of Cold Steel 2, and then things that are alluded or stated occurred in 3 and 4 Cold Steel. And your gatekeeper says play in order or don't play, but yeah, I would also rather just get people in the game because the Lord knows nobody will play because too many. Exactly. And like me, I'm just like, I don't, like frankly, I'm not so deep into the series. Like I'm not like someone who goes and studies everything, right? I'm not so deep that I feel like I need to be any kind of gatekeeper. It's just like, fuck it, it's not my gate to keep in the first place. I don't give 5 shits. Well, they play Persona 5 for the 5th time. Okay, but I mean, Persona 5's pretty good. I'm playing P5R on stream on Saturdays and Sundays, or Sundays, depending. And it's my 3rd time playing through Persona 5. Royal, my 2nd time. I guess it's technically my 4th time playing through the entire thing. I like that game. It is a good game. It's one of my favorites. In terms of like single game, because you also play chess, yeah. I mean, I also play Ys. And I play Tales. Some of the Tales games. Definitely not as big into Tales as I am Trails, which oftentimes I feel like those will get confused. But yeah, I mean, all the games that I've played, you can see below the stream in the best girl list. But yeah, glad to have you here. The point is, people will say 9 games too many, but we'll play 500 hours worth of Persona. Oh yeah, no. I mean, it's also, I feel like it's extrapolating different reasons. They'll like when people say, "Oh, it's too many games," and do that. The way I always interpret it at that point is they're just not ready for another thing to take up their mind space, right? It's like, oh yeah, it's easy enough. And I can definitely say the same thing for for like anything, right? Like most people have backlogs of games in Steam, right? But yet they would sit there and be like, oh, I don't know what to play, or I don't have anything to play. And it's like, you have plenty of things to play, you're just not in the mood to start something new. So you're just going to default to the comfort games or the brain emptied games, right? Because Trails is definitely the kind of series where you can't really play, like, you could try to play brain empty, but it wouldn't work very well because it's so much plot. So, like, you have to engage with it to parse the story. Like, I can't imagine someone being like, I'm gonna just play Trails only for the combat and just fast forward through everything but the combat. Right? Like, I could not parse that on a... Like, that would be insane to me. Like, I could understand that from, like, someone playing Ys, right? That realistically I could understand, because also Ys storylines are not, like, the most involved a lot of the time. Or if they are, it's very few and far between, like, events that occur. But Trails, nah, no go. You look like we were really getting into it. This is just my impression from watching over your shoulder, but... Is it just me, or is Chief Roberts kind of bad at this? I mean, he was good enough. I wasn't doing too hot either. I almost lost. Shut up. Considering he's on the same level as a total beginner despite developing the game, I'd say he's pretty pathetic. God damn, Lassie. Well, he was probably going easy on me, right? After all, it wouldn't be much of a test if the two players weren't similarly skilled. There's a poor soul out there who saw Azure in new release and bought it. Oh lord. Oh lord, lord. That is a... I would have to really hope that they would realize that something was amiss moments after hitting new game. Especially given that the game starts with basically, hey, after those events that just happened in the previous game, this is happening now. I would hope that they would take that as a moment to be like, oh wait, what? This is a sequel? Exit out, buy the previous game, play it, and then still question, wait, there's 3 games prior to this? And then exit out, and then go play those. That's the ideal scenario. I mean, yeah. Or the ideal scenario would be, oh, they see it in new releases and go, be like, oh, wait, okay, it's a sequel? Okay, let me look it up before buying anything in the first place. That'd probably be the most ideal. Special support section, this is wow, what a match! Then they look it up and get big. I mean, I don't mean like look it up in terms of plot events. Just like look it up and be like, this series, and then see that it's like games prior. In the chapter Black Are You Just toss anything is that human hypocrisy knows no bound. Yeah. It's really easy. Like as I said, it's really easy to just go to comfort games instead of starting anything new. Because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, right? Like, if someone tries to sell me on another Trails game, that's an easy sell, because I'm already in here. But if I was out of it, if I wasn't in it and someone was like, hey, dude, JRPG, 9 games, each one is like 50 hours minimum, you want in? And I'd be like, that's a hard effing sell. That is a really hard sell, my guy. Gonna be real. I could just go play Mario Kart. Or Smash Brothers. Or Fire Emblem. Like, hard sell. That's why I gotta bait him, like, hey, try Sky Second Chapter if you hate it. We play the rest. Well, I would say, I don't think I would say try Second Chapter. I would say, like I would say try First Chapter. If you don't like that, go to Cold Steel 1. And if you don't like either of those, chances are Trails isn't for you. Like, because those are the two alright starting points, I would argue, to at least get introduced to the game, right? I would like to say 0 is a fine one, but it's really not. It really isn't. Because it's too inherently involved. Too much of it's inherently involved with what happened in Liberal and characters that were involved there. First chapter is get debated by the ending would be that's yes, no. First chapter ending is one of the most like, okay, well I need to start playing the next game immediately kind of endings. Like it is up there. Yeah, no, that is up there. Like I still remember the first time I got to like Cold Steel 1's ending. Because that was like my first Trails game. That was like my first thing. It kept going. I was like, oh my god. And it got to the point where my jaw was actually dropped. And I was like, what? What? I just kept saying what? Because things kept happening and I could not believe they kept happening. And I was like, okay, well, Cold Steel 2 is a thing. We play 3 times the hours of JRPGs playing fighting games and other multiplayer titles. Yeah. And I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that. It's when they say that they don't have time that it's that you point it out. And it's like, you know what? Like I'm not gonna say that there's a better or worse, right? Like when you get down to the end of the day, playing games to have fun. Doing it to enjoy our free time. Right? If they choose to use their free time playing MMOs, Street Fighter, so on and so forth, that's on them. That's their prerogative. I can understand a bit more than playing P5 10 times. Yeah. I'm the type of person that doesn't really replay a lot of, like, the games that I really like because they're so story-based. Like, hard fact, one of my favorite games of all time, possibly, like, up there top 3, and even I would say one of the best stories of all time that I've had the pleasure of enjoying was 13 Sentinels Aegis Realm. And I'm like, unless it comes out on PC, I'm not replaying it, even though I loved it so much. Because it's inherently a mystery game, and knowing the mystery and knowing all the things, in my mind, takes it away. But I'd never play again. Exactly. Like, I liked every aspect of it. I liked all the characters. I liked the visual novel mystery aspect, the combat, basically. Like, I liked all of it. I loved it, in fact. But I can't go back and play it because I know I'm not going to enjoy it the same amount. But if it came out on PC, I would totally stream it. 1, because I just want to buy it again because I want to support Vanillaware. And 2, because I feel like when you stream a game, you enjoy it in a different way inherently, which is why when I replayed through East 8, it was a New Game Plus, because I was able to, enjoy it in a different way because I was talking with everyone. When I do Cold Steel 2 speedruns, like, that's me replaying it, but it's enjoying it in a different way. And then various things, like when I played through Sly Cooper 1 and Ratchet and Clank 1. It's like, I've already personally played through those games at my own free time, but when I'm streaming it, I get to enjoy it differently. I'm playing Crossbow not only because I played them with the OG jank. Okay, nice. You usually have to be in a certain mood to replay a game, otherwise I only replay Fighters or Sonic. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just definitely not one to go for, like, replaying games, so that's why I like streaming, because I just get to continuously play either new or older games that I have stated that I would play in the first place. Not gonna lie, I don't think I missed out on much with those translations. Yeah, I mean, so long as you get the broad swaths, I feel like even fan translations are passable, right? So I think it's fine. That's gonna be one for the history books. My heart's still racing.
どうやら
And Sleeper, you will notice that I will get into tangents and just basically stop doing anything in the game because I'm too busy having fun chatting with chat. So, apologies, but that's just the thing that happens, because I try to do my best to multitask, but I find it difficult to have an engaged conversation about something while also playing a game at the same time. Most of the time when I'm playing a game and talking, it's like kind of low on the totem pole kind of conversations. The Azure one wasn't that bad, it was the Zero translation that was good. Oh, okay. Well, there goes that theory. He was definitely giving it his all. I thought Cecily was a church lady because the translation named her sister Cecily. Ah, okay. Because presumably because in the Japanese it probably says Cecily, or Cecily Nason or something like that, which is older sister Cecily, but cutting out the older sister bit of it just turns into sister, which implies church, which, yeah, that one is a bit weird. So how are the test results? Absolutely perfect. I'm like, damn, why Lloyd talking to a nun on the phone? I mean, I feel like nuns in this world can use phones. Nuns in this world can use swords. Whip swords, in fact. Oh, wait. The connection within the city had no latency, and the signal was stable. I would say it was a rousing success. Really now. Glad to hear it. Remember, you only have the beta version, but I'll update to the full release eventually. Where's Randolph? He's still training right now. We just saw while we were getting the police car, and driving through the forest, there was the small scene with him and Murray after they climbed out of the survival training grounds. So we're presumably going to be getting him. I'm willing to bet, like, it's going to be like, oh, end of the chapter boss fight or whatever, and it's like, oh my god, we're struggling against this, and he comes in, big dick waving, and just like, hey, I'm here to save the day, Lloyd. Rawr, S-Craft. That's what I'm guessing. Oop. I didn't think CS4 is one of those games that does warrant a replay because it has that same issue that Bleach has with the story thing. It's show, don't tell, dialed to 11. Yeah, I also think it'll warrant a replay after having played all of Azure. Well, I think the main reason as to why CS4 might warrant a replay, at least on my own personal time, because I've already played through CS4 twice on stream, in full, once on the PS4 when I moved into this apartment originally, and 2 after the PC release, or was it PC release? Yeah, I think it was the PC release, that I was like, I'll get all the achievements and stuff. But because it's such a culmination of literally all the games prior, I feel like it warrants a release after me having personally experienced the Sky and Crossbow games. Something curse! That's the plot. Yeah. Why'd you do it? The curse made me do it. Oh yeah? Are you sure it wasn't a personal failing? No! That would have been too nuanced. It was the curse. Oh. Well, that's boring. Remember, you only have the beta version, but I'll update to the full release eventually. Once that happens, you'll be able to face off against far more opponents than just myself. CS4 pretty mid in my opinion because of that. I'm not going to say that the game itself is entirely mid, or the plot itself. I just think they could have handled it a bit better and it would have come across a lot cleaner. Because the introduction of the curse and how seemingly overreaching and all-powerful it is almost retroactively removes some of the heinousness of the things. Also, way too much plot armor, but it's anime, so I can handle it. Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of plot armor. There is a lot of plot armor. But yes, once again, it is anime, and it's like, well, we don't want to kill anyone off. We don't want to kill anyone off. How would we sell merch of them otherwise? Earlier Space you played with as many people as you could after that. I think CS3 just set it off. So. Yeah, CS3 set it up because CS3 set it up pretty darn well. I mean, I have my own issues with CS1 and 2, and then CS3 and 4 kind of just being like the same pair again, like going back to school and then another, not necessarily civil war, but basically another civil war for all intents and purposes. I mean, I have my own issue with that kind of structure of just like not doing whatever, but CS3 did in fact set up 4 quite well in that it wasn't too, it didn't explain exactly what the curse was so definitively and so finitely, I guess, right? Like having the only thing shown being like what was going on with Ash at the end when he did the thing he did. It's like, okay, cool, I'm curious to see how this works. But then it kind of like they made it work almost too much. Like its sphere of influence was too broad. I think IMHO. God, I so I'm fine with people when they say IMO, right? In my opinion, I don't like when they put the H, because why would you need to specify that you are in fact stating your honest opinion? Right? Like you're giving your opinion on the internet. Like, yeah, I'm going to assume it's your honest. I don't believe you're really lying. You're already anonymous here. Like, you have no stake in the matter. I don't know why you would be lying. The curse is a means to the Septarians, and the curse has more nuance than some will agree. I mean, it does have nuance, but it has a lot of overreaching effect to the point where it, like, the, oh god, what's it called? Like, how it kind of explains why the, oh god, why can't I think of the town name? The town where Joshua grew up, right? Like, and how that tragic event, right? Like the Hamel, yeah, the Hamel incident, right? Hamel incident, very tragic, very, very terrible, and it's a really good backdrop to the characters that are all involved in it, and you get that all through Sky, and you see even in like Zero, where they're Joshua and Estelle and fuck, I am having the worst fucking brain thing. Scythe daughter, her, right? Still getting see them moving past it and working well. But then once they get to like, oh yeah, the curse somehow influenced the guy to go do the thing, it's like, well, I liked it a lot better when it was just an asshole doing it. like let bad people do bad things. like Osborn doing the things that he did because for some reason he thought it was the right thing to do instead of it being somehow influenced by curse is a lot more interesting to me than it being retroactively hand-waved. It was like, oh, he probably wouldn't have done it if he wasn't being essentially influenced by Satan. Like, curse is formed for humans that have because they wish to do it. Yeah, sure, I guess. But it still is like, how much of it was Osborn's desire, right? It's like, oh yeah, there's a general animosity toward and wanting to grow outwards, but then it's like, okay, we're gonna, like, and then also, it seemed like the curse just had the ability to force people to do things that they didn't want to do. Like Old Man Arcade or whatever. Where it's just like, yeah, I'm wearing this mask. I'm not mind controlled. I'm just doing it because I have to, I get. Like, Curse seems to have so much pull over things that I'm like, I wish it was a little bit less. That's it. And also, it seems like every conversation in that game goes to Curse, as Sleeper memed. Something, something, Curse. Because it, like, I get it, it's so prevalent in the game's story and plot. But I feel like it could have been handled a tad different. It's just how I'm thinking. But we're playing Azure right now. The curse doesn't exist yet. for all intents and purposes. Maybe. And if it does, it's not exactly influencing what goes on here, maybe. So, let's play this game. Let's play some Pom Pom Party. I don't think I'll take this lying down. I'll get my revenge on you one day. I hope you'll go easy on me. Anyway, thanks again for your help today. I'm sure we both have other jobs to get to, so I'll let you go now. You're welcome. Please contact us if you ever need our help again. Will do. Bye for now, everyone. I'd say that went well. Good job, Lloyd. It was certainly a request befitting Chief Roberts. You're telling me. Sounds like we can play that game whenever we want now. Think you have what it takes to become Crossbow's next Palm Master, Lloyd? I mean, how about first Palm Master? Victor retained his personality because of his will, but his will was tied to his desire to continue fighting, a fear every martial artist has with the growing old. It reminds me of a younger Toguro. Not exactly sure who Toguro is. I have a strong hunch that Tio's going to hang on to that title. Okay, so Tio is the Palm Master from Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay, I've never watched Yu Yu Hakusho. I heard it's really good. I'll get to it at some point. But, or maybe I'll read it. I'll probably read it. Still, might be fun to get some practice in while I'm taking a break from work. Yeah, but right now, busy reading One Piece. I'm in the middle of the Alabasta arc, so I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, that does sound fun. Beta testers wanted, so play Pom Pom Party from there. See, I was expecting Pom Pom Party to be the down on here, but I guess that's the fishing menu, so I have to Pom Pom from there. And as a top priority, respond to citizens' request, putting the subject same each sound, lecture followed silence, so leave them for the first division. You consider your own duties to attend to. Understood, Chief. You got it, my bro. So what are we doing right now? So beta test was one. More just bakery was another, and then need to go to the civic center. Discover to change residence forms, suspicious names. Okay, so let's go to Oscar. Let's go to our bread bro. Got any business outside the city? No, you can use the car right now. Yeah, what's up, girl? Rain, go away. I mean it. There's nothing more miserable than this. I need to finish these errands before I can get myself home already. Rain, go away. You don't go away. No, don't cry, Mom. We're gonna find your umbrella. Okay, I just know it. Sniffle, sob. Yeah, what's up? Hey, Oscar? Saw that you need some help from the SSS? There you are, Lloyd. I was wondering when you'd show up. Sorry to keep you waiting. Would you mind giving us more details on your request? Well, technically, it's not so much my request as is little Momo's over there. You know, Tally's daughter? It's been raining all day, so she brought her umbrella along to run some errands. And well... Sob, where'd my pink umbrella go? It was really, really special to me, too. And there you have it. Yeah, that about explains things. Have you already searched the bakery and its immediate surroundings? Of course we did. Oscar and I looked everywhere. That's how we came across this. Bennett pulled out a pink umbrella. Huh? But, wait a second. Is that not Momo's umbrella? That's what I assumed at first, but look here. Bennett showed the umbrella's handle to the group. It reads, Mei Ling. Now I get it. Someone grabbed the wrong umbrella and took it with them by mistake. Yeah, I had the exact same thought. Fewer people come shopping on a rainy day, so it's easy to remember who's been in the bakery today. But this Mei Ling doesn't ring any bells. That's why we called the SSS. I was hoping we could find Mei Ling and trade her umbrella for Momo's. Think you can help her out? Absolutely. We're on the case. We'll track that umbrella down before you know it. Awesome. I knew I could count on you, Lloyd. First, we need a clue about who this Mei Ling might be. Do you have any ideas, Lloyd? Is it possible that you guys have met her once before, maybe? If we at least knew what part of the city she was from, that would help narrow things down. I definitely recognize the name, but the question is from where? I think Mei Ling lives... East Street. On East Street. She's the little girl we always see standing outside, right? If I remember correctly, she's also the granddaughter of Chairman Moores from the Business Owners Association. Oh, that's Mei Ling! I was thinking Mei Ling was the woman from... was the woman from the Chinese... not the Chinese, but the Calvard restaurant. Who is that? No, that's... Wait, is that Shanshan or Yushan? Okay. You're right, we've spoken to her several times, come to think of it. Well, I guess I got lucky. Also, that name is more East Street centric, so I would say that's also a halfway decent guess. She has an older brother named Roy as well. I don't suppose they came shopping here together. Oh, actually, yeah, I do remember a pair of siblings swinging by a bit ago. They're Chairman Moore's grandkids, huh? Guess I should have recognized them. Well, now that we've solved that mystery, you guys should take Mei Ling's umbrella with you. Here you are. See Mei Ling's umbrella. Just exchange that one for Momo's when you find her. Best of luck out there, Lloyd. So you'll find for me, right, mister? Of course, Momo will bring back your umbrella in no time. Why don't we pay Chairman Moore's a visit? You should know where Mei Ling is. Right, his house is at the end of Tree Street. Let's head over there and see what we can find. Okay. There's east. What's your name? Shanshan, that's it, Shanshan. I was thinking of Shanshan when they said Mei Ling. Ben tried to make a pass at Rishi earlier. I swear that guy's nothing but trouble. She could find a way better man than him any day of the week. No offense to Finn, but I'd never let my best friend settle like that. I was already cheating your grub time us, but long lies got you beat. This is so good that I'm thinking I'm putting in another order. Oh, a CGF guard's been doing here. Is that you, Alexei? Sorry to make secret. Fancy meeting you here. I'm on break, so I came to the city, grabbed a bite to eat. I'm not surprised you came all the way from Tango Gate just for lunch. Tango Gate? You mean the border at the east end of the Eastern Highway? Yes, it's a key strong point of the state manned by a CGF garrison. We recently got a new deputy commander, so all of us have been pretty busy. I shouldn't be complaining, though, with how tough our work is, Sergeant Major. We're all rooting for you. Thanks, I appreciate that. This always gets me super depressed. Puck and I are saving a little by little. We're still a long ways from opening our own shop. So working part-time like this, really getting us any closer to our goal. I believe they open the shop by the time CS3 comes around. So they're doing good. Tried putting moves on Shanshan's friend Rishi earlier. I don't think she understood what I was getting at there. She gave me the usual pleasantries and left for rehearsal. That girl must be so absorbed in our conceal that dating's the furthest thing from her mind. These punks with the red tracksuits hardly come by from the downtown district anymore. They better not be trying to get off paying off their tabs. Okay, Chairman Moores. What's going on, Chairman Moores? Oh, Lord, what brings you here? How can I help you or something? Hello, Chairman Moores. Odd question, but is Mei Ling home by any chance? I could have sworn she just got back, but I suppose she must have already run off again. Sorry, Lord, you may have best luck asking Parla. Okay. Hello, Miss Parla. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting visitors on a rainy day like this. Sorry about that. There's something we want to ask you. Do you recognize this? Showed Mei Ling's umbrella to Parla. I most certainly do. That belongs to our little Mei Ling, doesn't it? Are you here to return it? Though, come to think of it, I could have sworn she had an umbrella when she came home from the bakery. Well, about that. I'll explain the umbrella swap and how they are searching for Momo's umbrella. Oh dear, so that's what this is all about. I hope poor little Momo is alright. Would you happen to know where your granddaughter is right now, ma'am? She doesn't seem to be around. She and her brother Roy are out for a walk right now, which means she has Momo's umbrella with her. But unfortunately, I didn't think to ask where they were heading. I'm terribly sorry about that. Sounds like we just missed her then. They couldn't have gone very far in this rain. If they're not on East Street, then Central Square, the Downtown District, and the Harbor District are like the candidates. Yep, that sounds about right. Keep an eye out for Roy's green umbrella or Mei Ling's pink one. Or Momo's, I suppose. Pink and green. Good taste. It should be easy enough for us to pick out. Right, let's begin our search. Thank you for your help, ma'am. Not at all, dear. You're always welcome to visit. Always welcome to visit. Aw, yeah, baby. Okay, so it said pink and green. Man, where are you, Mailing? Excuse us, but would you happen to be Roy? Yeah, that's me. Can I help you? We're at the Crossbow Police Special Support Section. I'll explain that there's a mix-up between Mailing and Momo's umbrellas. Oh, jeez, I had no idea. Mailing must have taken it by mistake and not realized. They look so similar, you know? Sorry about that. Guess we should exchange them as soon as we can. Speaking of, where's Mailing right now? Weren't the two of you taking a walk? We were, but she kind of strong-armed me into a game of hide-and-seek. Told her it was a bad idea since it was raining, but she wouldn't take no for an answer, and, well, she's good at hiding. Quite good. Yeah, I kind of lost her. She's a pro at hiding, and I can't seek for crap, so I can't really say how long this will take. That's unfortunate. In that case, how about we help you find her? For real? That'd be awesome. Not sure where she's hiding, but I don't think she'd leave the Harbor District. Doubt she went into any buildings either. This probably isn't going to be easy, but I appreciate you guys lending a hand. Not at all. We're always up for a challenge. Let the Mailing hunt begin. Okay. I'm willing to bet that she is behind the lighthouse. Yep, called it. That's like the only place to hide. Well, what do we have here? Gotcha. Eep, you found me! Wait, you're not my big brother. Who are you? Professional Mailing finders. Well put. I'll go get Roy. Why'd called Roy over to Mailing's hiding spot? Lloyd then told Mailing about the mix-up between her and Momo's umbrellas. And that's why we were looking for you. Oh, so I made a whoopsie then. I didn't mean to take the wrong umbrella. That's alright, Mailing. Just return it and they'll make sure it gets back to its rightful owner. Okay, here you go. Alright then, let's trade. Really is just the same umbrella. Mailing took the correct umbrella and returned Momo's. Thank you, Mailing. Uh-huh. Someday I'll say sorry to Momo myself. Well, aren't you a mature one? Yeah, she really is, huh? If I was more like Mailing, I'd probably be working a second job. Or a first one, for that matter. Anyways, thanks for the help, you two. We'll be sure to return Momo's umbrella. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Hey, Lloyd, how's things go? Great, mission complete. Here you go, Momo. Turn Momo's umbrella. Umbrella, Ella, this is my umbrella. The one my dad bought just for me. Thank you, you're my heroes. You're very welcome. We're just glad we could help. That's another case closed then. Thanks for the help, gang. I knew we could count on you. I'll make sure to put in another request the next time we need help. Anytime. That's what we're here for, after all. Catch you later, Oscar. See ya, bro. See ya, brother. Okay, let's come in here. Shot by... I already have that stylish mirror. Don't have that. Or if I do, I already have some amount of it. Okay. Umbrella, umbrella. Okay. We have the casino, already been there. Curious. They talk about that dude asking Risha out, so I'm curious to see if she has anything to say. Hello there, SSS. We appreciate your visiting. However, I got to inform you that everyone is busy preparing for this afternoon's performance. Oh, sorry about that. We didn't realize now was a bad time. Well, it's not as if we had any particular reason for coming. We can visit another time. Until then, sorry to bother you, sir. Okay, stay out. Stay out, you dumb bitch. Okay. Crossbow Civic Center. Welcome to the Crossbow Civic Center. Oh, pardon me, SSS. Thank you very much for coming. Hello, we're here about the request you sent in. I also have a few members helping us out today. Pleasure. It's nice to meet you. And you as well. Civic Center, huh? It's a little weird having to call it that now. Yeah, I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that it isn't City Hall anymore. It'll take getting some used to, for sure. They've already relocated to their new building, now that it's near completion. That said, the Civic Center will continue to operate as a branch office of sorts for the local government. In that sense, it's still a terrific resource for the community, the way it has been. That's good to know. Yes, and this reception desk will continue to serve as a point of contact for a variety of residential and municipal services. Attempts to notify the population of this have gone largely unnoticed, however. We've gotten quite a lot of confused inquiries as a result. So sorry, that's not what you came here for. Not a problem. Sounds like you have your work cut out for you. Bureaucracy just couldn't get more dull, though, could it? If it were up to me, I'd have given this place a little entertainment district flair. Maybe make it a watering hole for public officials. Civil service by daylight and nightclub by moonlight. I'm sure the SSS would be more popular than ever if we spearheaded that. That doesn't sound like the kind of popularity we want. Where do our support requests even be? Our duty is to protect and serve the people, Wazzy, not prepare and serve alcohol. It's kind of fun to picture, though. Anyway, Lloyd, are you forgetting the reason we came here? Oh, right. Sorry. About that support request? Yes, allow me to explain. I'm sure you all know what a change of residence notice is, correct? Anyone moving in or out of Crossbow City is required to file one. Recently, however, we noticed some suspicious names on several forms. Suspicious how? Well, you see, they didn't belong to anyone registered within the city. We checked each instance we came across, but none of them matched any citizens or corporate bodies in our records. With that in mind, I was hoping you could look into the addresses these suspicious names are filed under. Just to be safe, I'd also like you to check on the former residents as well. In other words, you want us to confirm the status of the previous and current occupants of every location. If there's even the slightest possibility there's a criminal matter, then we can't afford to ignore it. A situation like this calls for a full investigation. Full investigation. We won't leave a single stone unturned. I assume you have a list of the suspicious addresses in question? I would hope so. Do you happen to know the whereabouts of each of their previous occupants as well? Unfortunately, only one of them notifies of their new place of residence. The others are completely unaccounted for. Naturally, and that's where our sleuthing comes in. Let's start by checking each address and the previous occupant we know the location of. We might learn something about the other former residents during our investigation. Yeah, that should work. You have some sort of list we could work off of? Of course. I made copies for each of their forms for you in advance. Okay, well hold on to these. Let's agree a total of 3 places of interest. First is in the residential district. Do you recognize this address? Let me see. Oh, that's the house right next to my grandfather's. Residents are the High Bloods. Is this the name of a company? A stockbroker named Bond was living there with his family last I remember. Yeah, that's the name listed as the previous resident. A stockbroker named Bond. Wasn't he one of the Gnosis victims during the cult incident? Yes, I'm certain of it. Heard he and his family went through a rough patch after the incident, but I wasn't aware they moved. That's worrisome. Do you suppose they got wrapped up in some kind of trouble? We can't know for sure, but Bond did submit a change of residence notice. It says he moved to East Street on the 2nd floor of the Acacia Apartments. That's just to the left of the Bracer Guild. Residential District and East Street. That's 2 places on our agenda so far. Next address is also on East Street. I know this one. Should belong to the Fisherman's Guild. Wait, what? What's wrong? Well, the form says the current occupant is the Imperial Fishing Club. I don't think I've ever heard of them before. You're a member of the Fisherman's Guild, aren't you, Lloyd? Have the other members said anything about this? Well, I've been kind of busy lately, so I haven't had nearly as much time for fishing as I'd like. There's also no new address list for the Fisherman's Guild. Maybe they just changed their name? Guess we'll find out when we get there. The final address is on the 1st floor of Lotus Heights in the downtown district. The name of the previous resident was Geithner. There's no current residence list for him either. New tenant is a Mr. Sean Arnhem. Wait, why does that sound so familiar? Maybe because it's the name of a famous fairy tale author. What? He's the man who wrote Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest. It's one of the library's most popular children's series. Remember, Lloyd? We ran across that name while investigating our botcha. Yeah, that's right. It was the password for one of the doors, wasn't it? It was. Wow, I can't believe a famous author would choose to live downtown. Me neither, considering he's been dead for years now. Oh, right. I knew that. Not to rub it in, but this sounds like the sort of thing you should have caught when our phantom penman turned in his form. I can't apologize enough for that. We do try to be careful about these things, I swear. We understand. Must be a busy time for the Civic Center with the new mayor in office, not to mention the relocation. Yeah, ones who should be apologizing to the people who submitted these forms. Yes, I suppose you're right. Not to worry, the SS is on the job. Let's get this investigation started, everyone. Report back once we've verified the situation at each of these addresses. Thank you so much. I'm counting on you. You're counting on me. Don't count on me too much. Residential district. So, the house next to... wait, what the hell is this? Well, there's one expensive looking horrible car. Get the sense someone is overcompensating. It's always telling when the owner doesn't measure up. Okay. Next to the McDowell estate. This must be the place. Let me drink some water. Delicious. Excuse us. Is anyone home? No luck. Is the door locked? No, actually, it's open. I hear some voices inside, too. Maybe they're so busy talking that they didn't notice us? Why don't we just stroll on in? They wouldn't have left it open if they wanted to keep us out. And besides, this is official police business in a way. That doesn't mean we can barge into people's homes whenever we want. We are in dire need of some answers, so we don't have a choice. Let's go inside and make our presence known. Man, three of us were like a hen on wheels out there. Okay, they own the car. Nothing like a little rainy morning drift racing, huh? No kidding, my heart's still pounding like crazy. By the way, Reggie, what happened to those girls you called? Oh yeah, they should be here any minute now. See, what'd I tell you? Huh, perfect timing. Damn, we got some real hotties. Yeah, they're even more smoking than I thought they'd be. Excuse me? I'm not sure if I'm more offended or confused. Thanks for bringing them here, my good men. We'll get you boys a tip. This could just be my experience talking, but I guess the sense they think you're the hostesses they called for. Let's just clear things up here. We're at the special support section of the Crossbow Police. There's a few things we need to ask you. They shouldn't take long. Oh, hot girls coming into our house? They must be hostesses. Awesome! So let me get this straight. Three of you came to Crossbow to get some real-world experience. And you came across this house for sale while looking for a place to stay, and Yuri here bought it on a whim. Do I have that correct? That's right. Finally get through your skulls? Just one more thing. The residency form is listed on the name High Bloods. What's that about? You wanna know? That's what we call our dynamic trio. It's because we got noble blood coursing through our veins. Pretty sick name for three guys blessed by the goddess, huh? Damn straight! All our dads are higher ups at the Vern Company. As a matter of fact, Yuri's is on the board of directors. You should be groveling at our feet. Couldn't put it better myself. And the hostesses? Oh, finally! Hello, ladies! Wow, now these are the real deal. Pardon us, which one of you is Mr. Highbloods? Oh, we're not interrupting, are we? No, girls. They were just leaving. Well, take a hike already, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. You guys are jerks. Okay, we get the message. Looks like they're in for a good time. I wouldn't mind staying behind a bit. They struck me as spoiled brats coasting on their parents' money. It's a shame that such a beautiful home fell into their hands. Can't imagine this is what Bond wanted. Nothing about their contract sticks out to me as illegal, though. It's frustrating, but there's nothing more we can do about it. True enough, we should just leave them a note for now. Anyway, that's all we need to check into the residential district. Should we pay Bond a visit now, Lloyd? I'd like to hear his side of the story. Same. I'm worried about how his family's doing. Okay, let's go see them at their new home on East Street. They're staying at the Acacia Apartments. Okay, East Street. Acacia Apartments. Here you go. Orbital car, you don't have to say a word. Allow me to apologize on his behalf. I know exactly how she gets when it comes to cars. Mom, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not like that, right, guys? Well, I wouldn't say she's completely off the mark. Your eyes lit up like septium crystals when you heard the specs. I have expected you to squeal like a schoolgirl. I can explain. Explain what? That your mind went so blank when you saw it that you don't remember any of that? Oh, adios. Sorry, I just didn't even begin to describe the way Noah gets around orbital cars. After she drove one from the CGF for the first time, she kept going on and on about speed and handling. I thought it would never end. Okay, you made your point, Mom. Just please stop exposing me like this. Love it. I don't work today, so I'm spending time with Yugi. I wouldn't say I would make for a good pretend bracer. I said he says he doesn't know how to play pretend bracers. Oh well, maybe we can just play house instead. So Bond is a stockbroker like myself. I just may have found a new friend to chat with. You're such a well-behaved girl, Marie. Here, have some pets as a reward. Oh no. Hello there, Bond. Oh, we have visitors. I remember you. Hello, with the Crossbow Police Special Support Section. You're Bond, correct? We met during the cult incident. Yes, of course. I'm in your debt for rescuing me from that terrible fortress. You even once helped our little Sunita find Marie, too. Yeah, so that's a quest that I missed during my original playthrough of Zero. It's a hidden quest. You basically find a cat in Ryu and someone's apartment, or whatever, like Ryu and Henri's like room or whatever, and they're like, hey, go around and talk to a whole bunch of people. And it's found out that Sunita has been like taking care of this cat Marie while I was out on the street, and because she didn't think that her dad would let her adopt it. So yeah, I wanted to express my gratitude to you all this time. You have my deepest thanks. And mine as well. Our family owes you a great deal for all you've done for us. Not at all. We're only doing our duty. I'm glad to see you're all in good health. If only because of you and your team, but I digress. Was there a particular reason you came to visit today? There is, actually. As explained their investigation to Bond and asked for details of his relocation. I see. So you four are investigating dubious change of residence forms. I take it you'd like to hear the details of how I sold our old home, then? Yes, sorry to pry, but we need to confirm that it's all above board. It's fine. I understand where you're coming from. The sad truth of the matter is that we had to sell off the house to help repay our debt. The buyer turned out to be the same real estate agency we originally purchased from. Everything about the transaction was legitimate. So as far as I know, nothing remotely illegal occurred at all. That's a relief to hear. I do have a question, however. You have no obligation to answer, and I'd understand if you'd rather not. But would you mind divulging how it is your family fell into debt? Well, as you may already suspect, it was a consequence of my actions this past spring. My memories from then are still a blur. I made some ill-advised investments while under the influence of those horrible blue pills. After the incident, our lives came crashing down, and we fell into serious debt. I'm so sorry. It's all right. Believe it or not, I feel blessed after everything that happened. Thankfully, I was able to cover most of the debt by selling all our assets. Since I personally took on the losses, I was fortunate enough to keep my job. Most importantly, my wife and daughter stayed with me through it all. They still love their fool of a husband and father. Dear, you promised to not say things like that again. We're a family. Nothing will change that.
There's nothing stronger than family.
We made a vow, remember? For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
Oh, Grail, you truly are the love of my life. I'm so grateful to have you and Sunita.
Dear, please, not while we have company. Well, you two really have something special together. They say home is where the heart is. As long as you're together, where you live doesn't really matter, does it?
A bit of a grandiose way to put it, but yes, I suppose you're right. In any case, I've been working hard at making a fresh start and keeping my nose clean. I'll be sure to pay off the rest of our debt, too, for my wife and daughter's sakes.
Oh, darling. You're a good man, Bond. Please let us know if you ever require assistance again.
That's right, we'll be there for you. I'm grateful that you would even go to such lengths for me. We'll be sure to call the SSS if we happen to need your help. So, was that all you needed? I'd be happy to answer any other questions you might have.
No, that's okay. We got what we came here for. Thank you for your cooperation. Shall we get going, then? That would be for the best. We'll show ourselves out. It was nice seeing you, Bond. We'll be rooting for you and your lovely family.
Much appreciated. I'll do what I can.
As will we.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Were you speaking with Mother and Father? That's right, the six of us were having a nice chat together. You have wonderful parents, Sunita. You think so too? They've been closer than ever now, especially after we moved. I couldn't ask for better parents. Isn't that right, Marie? Yong. Sounds like Marie agrees. Yeah, I'm happy for them. Anyway, that confirms the whereabouts of Bond and his family. Let's get back to investigating the rest of the addresses on our list. Okay, so the other addresses on the list were... okay, former Fisherman's Guild and Lotus Heights downtown. Fisherman's Guild, what's going on here? Currently under renovation, Imperial Fishing Club. Same as last time we came. Sure you don't know what happened to your line? Not a clue. Honestly, I haven't been keeping up with the Fisherman's Guild at all recently. Oh, hold on. Looks like the door's unlocked.
Smiley, you call yourself a fisherman? What he said. We're not gonna stand for you strong-arming us out like this.
Did you hear that, Lloyd? I recognize those voices. Let's check it out. Excuse us? Oh. And who might you be? Huh? Wait. It's Lloyd!
You came just the right time. Go ahead and tell them, Lloyd. Crossbow branch of the Fisherman's Guild is a place where all anglers are supposed to stand together as comrades, rod to rod.
Back up. What's going on here? So you belong to the Fisherman's Guild, do you? Have you come to voice your petty grievances as well? Well, it's true that I'm a member, but... Lloyd flashed his detective notebook to the man and explained that they were in the middle of an official investigation.
You're investigating suspicious addresses?
I suppose it's true that we submitted the residency form before registering as a business.
Allow me to introduce myself, then. My name is Lord Lakelord III.
Oh, it's Lord Lakelord. What's up, bro?
Otherwise known as the heir of Erebonia's Lakelord Company, the leading fishing equipment manufacturer in all of Zemuria. As for the Imperial Fishing Club, it is none other than the Professional Angling Association that I represent.
The Lakelord Company. Have you heard of it, Lloyd? Yeah, any fisherman worth his bait would be familiar with the Lakelord name. Like you said, it's the #1 fishing gear brand on the continent. Can't cast a rod anywhere without seeing their stuff. Oh, wow, they're that prolific? What business would an heir to an Imperial company have in Crossbow?
That business, of course, is to further expand the reach of my glorious Imperial Fishing Club. You're standing in our newest foothold. Here, it's all in the fine print, officers.
Let me take a look at that. It's the rental agreement for this building. Everything here checks out. Current tenant is the Imperial Fishing Club.
Ha! Now do you understand?
You can't let him get away with this, Lloyd. He's trying to usurp the Fisherman's Guild. Usurp?
That's right. He snatched that lease away from the branch manager Certain without even discussing it with him. This cockabully spared no mere convincing the real estate company to transfer it over.
We might have been a tad forceful, but I assure you that we followed all legal processes. Furthermore, this establishment was being wasted on commoners such as yourselves. The Fisherman Guild views angling as no more than a hobby or a pastime. That's to say nothing of your shoddy equipment. Hey, don't forget I'm a member too. This discussion is over. We've made our case perfectly clear. Now kindly leave so you can report back to this Surgeon of yours. I'll leave the rest to you, Salem. Yes, sir.
Don't run away, you coward! That's right, this isn't over.
Something tells me he's not coming back. How'd this even happen? We can't just let them get away with it.
Right, stealing our branch out from under us crosses every fishing line at once. Branch manager Certain's gonna want to hear about this too. He'll know what to do.
Hey Peter, what's going on? I'm still a little confused.
Oh, that's right. You've been absent for a while, Lloyd. First things first, let's get out of this rain and talk somewhere else. I'll call the branch manager and have him meet us at Garant Jazz Bar in the back alley. We'll be sure to wait up for you, Lloyd.
Two of us are gonna go on ahead for now. See you there. Okay. Give me my fishing rod back, alright? I wonder what caused all this. I'm not entirely sure, but we're gonna have to follow up if we want an answer. Let's head to the Jazz Bar. Okay. Entertainment District. Bam. Yeah, what's up, bro? It's looking more and more like the Ravacha's old combat is going to end up in Hanway's hands. If that happens, they'll gain significant foot on Crossbow's underworld, and given the state current condition, I doubt much can be done to stop them. Yeah, I sleep like a log just now. I always come to ground after I'm done with my hostess work. It's comfy and quiet here, so it lets me get my 8 hours of rest in.
Hey, Lloyd. Glad to see you made it.
Sorry to drag you out all this way. Now that we're all here, though, it's time to begin the meeting. First, we have to fill you in on the details, Lloyd. Truth is, our guild branch has been on hiatus these last few months. You can think of it as a self-imposed suspension.
Suspension? Yep, it's because the man behind that horrible incident, Joaquin, was one of our members.
Once the dust settled, we all decided to take some time off to re-examine ourselves. His actions were his own. You shouldn't feel responsible for them. Sure, we weren't directly involved in the incident and certainly didn't do anything criminal. But Joaquin was still one of our own. A guild brother. And yet, not once did we see any signs of the sinister man plotting beneath the surface. In all honesty, we owe a heavy debt to society for failing to notice. Certain. Well, let's set that aside for now. About a week ago, I received a notice from the real estate agency that manages our building. Perhaps it was because of our hiatus, but they claimed the property was abandoned and declared our contract null and void. They then informed us that they'd signed a new contract with the Imperial Fishing Club. We tried to get in contact with the Imperial Fishing Club ourselves, but it didn't go well. After we dropped by the branch today, their representative was in there acting like he owned the place. I don't know what's going on, but whatever it is, the curse did it. Yeah, dude, the curse, they're making people want to take over crossbow fishing real estate, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Although, arguably, we know it's not really the curse at this point because Crossbell has not officially been annexed by Erebonia, and therefore it's not under the influence because it's not technically seen as Imperial land in the overall, I don't know, world zeitgeist understanding, which is the main reason as to why the whatchamacallem things, those flowers that spawn the cryptids in 3 and 4 are able to do the thing that they do, right? So we know it's not happening yet. Yeah. I mean, sure, that's what the contract says, but we didn't learn the truth about it until today. The rest of you already know, Lloyd. It's a little more complicated than I was expecting. We should get a lawyer. But I think I understand the situation. Yes, our building has been usurped by the Imperial Fishing Club, headed by the heir of the Lake Lord Company himself. As a fellow angler, I take no issue with them wanting to expand their horizons. Or is it? Yeah, that is the question, isn't it? Not at our expense, and especially not through the use of coercion. I don't even understand why they hate us so much in the first place. It's harassment, plain and simple. Still, what can we even do about it? Other than bide our time, nothing, for now. Still, we can't just sit back and let this spell the end of the Fisherman Guild's crossbow branch. So while it was shorter than I would have liked, we have no other choice but to end our hiatus. In that case, the crossbow branch of the Fisherman's Guild is officially back in business. Nice, I've been waiting for this! However, all members will be starting over at the amateur fisher rank. Bullshit, man. I was a master angler. I caught them bitches so good in the last game. How dare you force my rank to go down? Fuck you. I'm also gonna have to suspend the rank certification exam too. Huh? Well, wait, hold on a second. You can't be serious, can you? I mean, I'm a master fisher. How can Lloyd call himself the divine angler when he hasn't even gone up against Kenneth? I mean, because at this point, Kenneth is a little bitch, right? Right, he's not super angler Kenneth just yet. He's still got a little bit of time to go, maybe. I can't remember. Actually, no. Cold Steel 1 has already occurred. When does Kenneth catch his, superfish? It's at the end of Cold Steel 1, right? It's one of the final quests you can do. So maybe. Yeah, I guess not. Get good, Lloyd. Kenneth has been a giga angler since he was born. Shit, dude. He was fishing for fish the moment he came out. He was born with rod in hand, Lake Lord blood. Not anymore, you aren't. We're kicking things off with a clean slate. No exceptions. All that hard work. Oh, no, it's not so bad, Coupon. You'll move up the ranks in no time once the exam returns. Easy for you to say. You stalled out at the hobbyist fisher rank. Okay, let's settle down, Coupon. I know how he feels, though. I worked myself all the way up to being Crossbow's divine angler. So this would definitely change if I didn't get to that rank and carry over that data. He's like, oh, man. To make up for it, I'll supply you all with some new fishing gear. Here, boys, take these. Primary rod. Why do I have to start with a primary rod? Lloyd should still have all his fishing gear in his room. Man! It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Earthworm dumpling. Yeah. Here's a little bonus for you, Lloyd, since you're our divine angler. Okay, so you're giving me plenty of extra bait, but you can give me the next fucking rod. Yeah, wow. Thanks, Certain. Alright, I'll just leave you guys to it.
As for me, I'm gonna get to work on finding us a new office. Let's meet up again soon. We can share any updates we have then, especially if they're about what the Imperial Fishing Club's up to. Yeah, got it.
Well, that took a while, but we finally got to the bottom of what's happening at the old Fisherman's Guild building. Yeah, we've done all we can on this end. Let's get back to investigating the rest of the addresses on our list. About fishing. At various locations, you will find fishing spots marked by ripples on this water's surface. Upon inspecting a fishing spot, you can choose a rod and bait, then have Lloyd cast his line. When the mark pops up, quickly press to reel in Lloyd's catch. Be careful, the fish can get away with the bait. Fishing spots across are located at the Harbor District and Residential District. Well, let's go to the Residential District and fish a little bit. Here we go. System save, because I haven't saved it all this stream. Okay. So, one thing that was really annoying when I was getting all the fish in the last game was, one, they would get to points where I'd be, like, using all my bait, and I would have to, like, be like, oh god. And others was finding out that so, different fishing spots have different fish pools that they can draw from, which makes sense. However, the thing that differentiates certain fish, for some of them, it's what rod you're using. For others, it's what bait you're using. And then others, it's how fast you press X after hooking a fish, right? So when a fish is hooked in this game, it's not a matter of whether or not you catch it or not. It's a matter of what fish you catch. So, like, the top level fish require you to, like, hit X, like, 0.15 seconds after it appears. Like, it's crazy. Like, the timing that you need to have to catch some of the fish. And it's like, I remember it got ingrained in my body, being like, okay, get it. Okay, yep, I got it. That correct fish. Okay, there we go. No, too early. No, too late. No, there we go. Okay, got another one. Like, I remember that feeling. Can't believe Speaker Mattel's been keeping this premium fishing spot by his house all to himself. Which rod do I use? Primary. Okay, got plenty of dumplings and earthworms. So let's try an earthworm. Okay, once again, you can't turbo through this, which also sucks. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So I think that's the sound of, like, the one of the best hits. Salamander, earthworm. Okay, so I'll try and wait a little bit. See, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that was a bit slower than last time. No, there's no salamander, so maybe it's... This might be the only thing that I can catch here with this bait as well. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. Okay, that was too late. Okay, I'll probably switch over to the dumplings, but I'm gonna try and get, like, the best again. 2, 3. There we go. Carp. Okay, good. So let's go to dumplings, see what's going on here. 1, 2, 3. And that was only regular. Carp. Okay, let's see. Go. So it might be just salamander and carp in this place with the primary rod. There we go. Oh, turtle. Okay, that's good. So that's already 3 different fish. So that's pretty good. Small turtle with the golden carapace. Sluggish on land, but the resin in the water. Its docile nature makes it a popular pet. Freshwater fish known for its longevity, often attributed to a chemical in its body. There are reports of carp living for over 100 years. Don't tell the carp in Sekiro, man. That thing's massive. Medium-sized amphibian that loves to live in stagnant water. Some praise its taste, but due to its unpleasant looks, few have tried it, leaving only unsubstantiated rumors. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go to the Harbor District, because there is one over here. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. This has to be my go-to spot all year. Hopefully fish don't harbor grudges. primary rod, earthworm. Because I believe this is where you're able to catch first hazelfish, I think, in Zero. Good. I think that's best crit hit. Eel. No, this is where you can get eel. Yeah, that's the thing. I remember getting eel was super annoying for Shan's quest in Zero because, like, for whatever reason, I wasn't able to catch a lot of them. Okay. So it seemed like... So dumplings might not be biting right now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, nothing's biting. Okay, that's fine. So let's keep going here, because maybe I'll just get lucky and get a whole bunch of eels. 2, 3. Good. Glutinous bass! Yo, glutinous bass! Love it. Love the glutinous bass. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, that was the thing, because I kept catching glutinous bass instead of eel in Zero, and that was the annoying thing. But we all love a good day of fishing. At least in video games. I'm not much of a fisherman in real life. I get too bored. I'm not one for purely sedentary things like that. But, I mean, like, starting off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I'm pretty sure that would be enough to get me to the next rank if the promotion exams are present. Okay, so we need to go to Lotus Heights. Here we go. Lotus Heights in the downtown district. It should be the place. Excuse me, is anyone home? No answer? Is it locked? Yeah, it's bolted tight. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but I feel like I can sense someone inside. Yo! Lloyd's getting the sense! The life sense! Really? The old pretend you're not home and maybe they'll go away trick. So what now? This is the part where we get to barge in without a warrant. As much as I hate indulging you, we may have to consider it if there's no other options. What was that? Sound of someone tipping their hand. Which means your intuition was spot on. Let's give them one more chance. Excuse me. We know you're in there. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Someone stubborn? You don't suppose they bailed out of the window? It'd be a real problem if they did.
Everyone's making all that racket.
What's going on here? Oh, sorry about that. We're at the Crossbow Police Special Support Section. We're here to speak with the tenant of this apartment. Do either of you know who lives here?
Of course I do, but before that,
how about you start by telling us what's going on? Sure thing. Let me explain that the SS was investigating suspicious changes of residence.
So, that's the way of it. You need to ID the resident in this unit here.
I think I may owe you all an apology in that case. Why? To tell you the truth, that used to be my apartment not too long ago. Oh, so you're a guide in there then? Yep, I'm the dummy who forgot to submit his change of residence notice. There should be still enough time to get one in, though. So consider the message received. I'll have it done by the end of the day. Thank you. That would be a great help. On that note, would you mind sharing with us why you chose to move? Of course. It's a bit of a twist of fate, actually. I was working as a trader before I screwed up and lost everything a year ago. That's how I wound up here. Recently, an old business associate of mine decided to lend me a hand after hearing about what had happened. They offered me a job in Calvert a couple of weeks ago, and I accepted on the spot. If that's the case, what are you still doing here? Just dropping by. I figured I should thank everyone in the building who supported me when I needed it most. I don't know where I'd be if not for them. It was nothing special, my friend. Right. Alright. Thanks for being honest with us, Geithner. Now we just need to know more about the new resident.
Right.
Is there something specific we should know about them?
Well, the thing is, this particular tenant's situation is a bit unusual. Let me have a try. Hello? This is Tance. Anybody in there? You all mind opening up? These folks are here with the police. Not here to hurt anybody, they just need to identify you.
Huh.
Open sesame. Do what you have to. Just try not to cause too much of a commotion.
Of course. Thank you for your cooperation. Pardon us, sir. Are you here to mock me? Huh?
I asked if you came to mock me. I'm sure you'd love nothing more than to stick it to the illustrious Diet member who fell off his perch and into the gutters.
Wait, I know you. This must be Representative Gable of the Imperial faction. Well, former representative anyway. Yeah, this is the dude that was a bitch in the hospital when we were saving everyone from the brainwashed members. Okay. You were lying low at St. Ursula after your corruption was exposed, as I recall.
So you know my story. Well, you found your man. What are you going to do with me now? Well, I'll have you know I'm completely broke. Mirrorless. I wouldn't even be able to afford this apartment if not for the mercy of an old acquaintance of mine. Is that why you're here, to use me for what few connections I have left?
No, of course not. We're only here to verify who the current occupant of this room is. So just to confirm, Mr. Gable, that current occupant would be you, correct?
Yes, you got the right of it.
That's all we need to know. As long as there isn't anything illicit going on here, you're fine. I do have one question, though. Why use such a ridiculous name on your change of residence form? Don't tell me you actually expected to fool anyone with a name like that. It was an instant red flag. That it was. Unless we're dealing with the rise of a literal ghostwriter here.
Right. Truth is, I've always been a big fan of Sean Arnham's. It was the only name I could come up with when I was staring at the form.
Oh, so that's why. It's true that Sean Arm's work is appropriate for all ages, I suppose. No shame in being young at heart. That's one way to spin it.
Shut up! Just leave me be already! You got what you came for, now get out of my house!
Yes, please excuse us. I think it's time, Lloyd. Right. We'll be going now.
Get what you deserve, you bastard.
I never expected to run into Representative Gable of all people. All things considered, he may still be better off than some of the other former Diet members. Agreed. The ones who ended up getting arrested in the wake of the cult incident have it way worse. I'd say they got what they deserved, but good luck convincing them of that. The big takeaway here is that your past misdeeds will always come back to haunt you. That's just the way this world works. Still, I'm sure he can turn his luck around if he works hard and mends his old ways. I still have hope that Mr. Gable and all the other ex-representatives can be reformed and find peace. Hopefully Ernest can do the same too one day. Our leader isn't just fearless, he's also oh so compassionate. And on that note, why don't we grab some drinks at Trinity? We could use a few after all that talking. We're still on duty, you know. Anyway, it takes care of everything we need to check on downtown. I think we've just about wrapped up our investigation, in fact. Let's head back to the Civic Center and give our report.
Let's do it. But I mean, also, we could stop by Trinity for a little bit.
やっぱり怪しい店だな。
Still doesn't feel right walking into a place this shady as a police officer.
そうね。何度来ても慣れないというか。
I completely agree. No matter how many times we come here, I never get used to it. Was not
と
expecting
りあえず、アシュ
cutscene.
リーさんに例の男について聞いてみま
Oh
しょう。
yeah. Regardless, let's ask Ashley if she knows anything about the man we met.
Man, oh yeah, because that was a thing that we were doing.
Wait, weren't all these quests? Wait. God damn it. Detective, Chapter 1. Wait, what? I got 3 urgent requests. Yeah, they're all urgent. Trade. Just want to come in here and look.
I want Evergreen so bad. I want it so bad for Lloyd.
Actually, can you remember to come back here? But what I also want to do is I do want to go to the back alley. So I want to check out Imelda's shop. What do you sell here now? Okay, you still sell Evergreen. Okay, this is going to be much easier than trading it. Okay, strength 100, speed 5, that's good. ATS 100, speed 5, good. Defense ADF speed 10, also good. But Evergreen is the thing that I'm looking for, and what I should probably save up my Mira most for. Passionate Rouge and Still Blue, both pretty darn good, but I care most about getting Evergreens, couple of them, for Lloyd, because if I can get 2 of them on him, that's, boom, that's 40% evasion right there. That's a damn near 50-50 coin toss for physical attacks to hit him. Okay, so let's go back to the administrative district. Let's go up here. Reception office. Almost time to begin the seminar. Should I postpone a while longer? Of course. Why bother starting when we're only at half capacity? So any same-day cancellations. This is why I can't stand amateurs. They think they can seize a business opportunity with that attitude. They're sorely mistaken. Right. Anyway, I'll keep holding out for now. Hey, is that who I think it is? Yeah, he's one of the Gnosis patients from the cult incident. He seems to have found himself in a sticky situation, but I'm glad he's alive and well. No reason to head to this door. There we go. Okay. Okay. So it seems like we're just doing our standard, go around the city, check on people, make sure we have the lay of the land, see where stuff is lying right now. Hello everyone, how goes your investigation of those suspicious addresses? It's all finished actually. We're here to give you our report. I'll hand over the copy change or residence forms with their names corrected. Oh my, you all did a wonderful job. Interesting. 3 Calvarians moved in the residential district, while a group of Erebonians moved into East Street. As for the downtown district, what's this? Something wrong? No, not at all. I just wasn't expecting to see Mr. Gable's name here. I have mixed feelings about it, given how often I used to see him in this building before he fell out of favor. It's strange. Despite corruption and everything that happened with the Imperial faction, I just can't bring myself to hate him. I know exactly how you feel. Seemed like a more straightforward person than most, at least, for better or worse. If only the man were half as wholesome as his taste in literature. Maybe then he'd be better liked. I suppose I can't disagree. In any case, I believe this wraps up your investigation, SSS. Next step is for Residential Affairs to file the paperwork and sort everything out. Thank you for all your help today. You're welcome. We're always happy to be of service. Please let us know if there's ever anything else we can assist with. Ostensible ownership. Cool. So let's go back to the SSS. Hand these quests in. Okay. Wawa. Awesome. 14 class. Medal of Order. Cool. I feel like the Wawa is different than the Zero Wawa. Okay, 3, 2. Blunder my umbrella. Ella. Under my bronderella. I got bonus DP for it. I wonder if it's like, if you can't find her. Okay, win is definitely the bonus. Yeah. Okay, interesting. So yeah, I'd presume that maybe it's like if you don't win the thing, speed 5 prevents delay. You know, you're casting, so let's do that. You're casting hard. Cast fast, cast hard. Okay. Good. Good. God, this music is so relaxing. Okay, so we are going to the... Oh, and interesting. You can even see on the map where your car is. Because I remember it was, what, Wednesday stream? I forget who mentioned, but someone mentioned that they lost their car and couldn't remember where it was. So I wonder if there might be situations where there is no car icon, maybe? Or maybe they just didn't open the map, potentially? Or maybe it wasn't implemented in that version of the game. I think they said they played one of the older versions. Okay, downtown district. I'm gonna come back over here.
Huh? 特務支援課か
Back again already, SSS?
私に何か用かい
What? Did you need something from me?
はい。実はアシュリーさんに伺いたいことがあるんです。
Yes, actually, there's something we'd like your perspective on.
元武器商人としてのあなたに。
As an arms dealer, I mean.
ふんなんだい
Yeah? And what would that be?
サオたちが本格的に動き始めた件についてか
You
い
come to ask me what Sao and his buddies are up to?
さすがにご存知でしたか。
So you know about that too.
多分 それとは別件だとは思うんですが。
But no, it's about a different matter entirely.
Hey, yo, baby, you wanna come in, spend some mirror, buy some pretty
石
shit?
岩赤毛の異常部か。
A huge one-eyed man with red hair.
心当たりはありませんか？
Do you know anything?
裏社会に属する男なのは間違いなさそうですが。
We suspect he's connected to the underworld, one way or another.
該当しそうなやつだったら何人か心当たりがある。
That description fits a few people I might know.
だが今この状況でクロスベルに来るとしたら
But given what's going on in Crossbell right now,
へえ、そんなにヤバい心当たりがあるのかい？
is it that bad?
さてね。
well,
ただ私の想像がもし最悪のケースだった場合、
I was just thinking about who it could be. Worst case scenario.
あんたらの手に負える相手じゃないのは間違いないだろうね。
You kiddies wouldn't have a chance in hell of matching him in a fight.
そこまで
No chance at all?
やはり両兵かテロリストあたりですか？
So does that mean he really is a terrorist? Or a Jaeger?
さてね。
Who can say?
もしその男だった場合、一応こちらも付き合いがある。
If he's who I think he is, then that makes him a former client of mine.
ペラペラ喋るわけにはいかないさ。
And if there's one thing I value, it's customer confidentiality.
But
両兵ならともかくテロリストなら放置できません。
if he's a terrorist, we have a duty to act.
いくらクロスベルとはいえテロ行為を罰する法律はあります。
Even Crossbow's laws that protect against the threat of terrorism.
最低限の情報だけでも教えてもらうわけにはいきませんか？
I'm gonna have to ask you again. What do you know?
ロイド
Lloyd?
悪くない。
Huh. Not bad.
ガイの弟だったか。いい目をするようになったね。
You guys kid brother, yeah? You got that same spark in your eyes.
アシュリーさん、
You,
兄貴と面識が？
you knew my brother, Ashley? And just in case you're wondering, Sleeper, as to why I'm giving Ashley a smoker voice, it's because I also gave her daughter a smoker voice back when I played through CS3 and 4, because I just imagine both of them just smoking 8 packs a day.
今じゃダドリーあたりもたまに顔を見せるが、
I'm sure you know that Dudley comes by here every now and then.
当時旧市街組んだりまで足を運んでくる水強な捜査官はやつくらいだったからね。
But before him, there was another detective who was crazy enough to keep tabs on the downtown district.
面白い男を亡くしたもんだよ。
He was a hell of a man. Shame he ain't with us anymore.
あのバカに免じて、これだけは答えてやろう。
In honor of that muttonhead, I'll throw you a bone just this once.
私の最悪の心当たりはテロリストってわけじゃない。
My worst case scenario isn't that he's a terrorist. Not by the letter of the law.
ただ、人食い虎みたいな危険な男ではあるけどね。
But he is dangerous. Like a man-eating tiger.
人食いトラ
Man-eating tiger? What's a tiger?
やれやれ
Basically.
最悪な相手じゃないか。
Not the story you'd find behind a circus cage, I'm guessing.
まあその男かどうかはまだ決まったわけじゃない。
Well, can't say for sure whether it's really him.
あんたたちが見た男ってのは一人きりだったんだろ？
You said the man you saw was alone, yeah?
やつなら大抵部下か連れが同行しているはずだからね。
The guy I'm thinking of would usually be with his subordinates. Or a companion.
そうなんですか？
Subordinates.
となるとやはり軍隊関係者ですか？
That sounds more like a military organization.
ここまでだ。
That's all you're getting from me.
これ以上は自分たちの力で迫ってみるんだね。
Jingo, that's the name. Ashley's daughter, Jingo.
You'll have to figure the rest out for yourselves.
わかりました。
Baby.
Fine.
情報ありがとうございます。
Thanks for your help, Ashley. Okay.
Come to think of it, what's Red and Micro?
Red and Micro? She must mean Randy and Tio. They're on personal assignments right now, so they haven't come back to the SSS yet. It'll be a little while longer before they can join us.
Got it. Don't have a clue what Micro's up to. But I got a beat on Red. He's helping with the CGF's rehab training, isn't he?
Wait, how do you know that? Nice flex, Ashley.
Listen, when you run a shop like this, you get to know these things.
Something wrong?
Nah, forget it. Long as you guys keep your noses to the grindstone, that's what matters. Keep up the pace so you don't fall behind Red when he gets back, you hear?
Sure, I guess.
I don't like rain. It's cold and wet and irritating. It gets everywhere. Say, you think you could kill a rain cloud if you shot it with an orbital cannon?
Kill a cloud? What do you even say to a question like that? I don't know where to begin.
Kill the cloud. Kill it. Kill the cloud.
Ugh. Sleepy cat coin. Okay. I'd like to get this, but I need voice breaker and rainbow trout. This would be good, but I need a cock pinwheel. Neighboring frog. I already have one of those. Shackle. Increase enemy item drop rate by 100%. That's good. Okay. So this is starting the trend of every unique accessory you should probably buy one of at least.
しとしと言ってんな。
Still drizzling, huh?
そうだママ。昨日届いたブツ、荷ほどきしなくていいのか？
Mama, did you unpack the new goods that came in yesterday?
ああ、この天気だし急ぐことはないだろう。
There's no need to rush in this weather.
それよりジンゴ、
More importantly, Jingo,
あんた昨日街に出た時、変なやつを見かけなかったか？
did you see anyone strange when you went out earlier?
変なやつ？そんなのいっぱいいたぞ。
Strange? Crossbow's full of weirdos, Mama.
バカンスルックの若造とか、パンを山ほど買ってたシスターの姉ちゃんとか。
Like that sister who bought a mountain of bread. Or that tourist guy with the sandals.
あのワジも変なやつだしな。
Don't forget Wazzy. He's the weirdest of the bunch.
そっか。ならいいんだ。
Well, alright.
まあ気にしすぎか。
Maybe I'm overthinking it.
もし奴が来たんだとしたら、娘も連れているだろうからね。
I'm sure he would have brought that daughter of his if he really came to Crossbell.
Oh, he did, but they were just separated. I presume. Based on the hair color.
交換やナインバリー
So that was 9 volley exchange.
さすがの迫力でしたけどはぐらかされてしまいましたね
Definitely leaves an impression on you. She totally dodged our question, though.
まあああいう業界には独自の仁義があるはずだから。
True, but we have to understand that shops like 9 volley have a code of honor to
あ
uphold.
そこまで教えてくれただけでも感謝しましょう。
I'm grateful she told us as much as she did.
そうだな。
Same here.
それにしても人食い虎みたいな男か。
She also described the man she was thinking of as a tiger.
テロリストでないとすると良兵の可能性が高そうだけど。
If he's not a terrorist, there's a good chance he's a Jaeger.
まあ良兵の場合一人ってのはちょっと不自然だけどね。
Makes sense, but I wouldn't expect a Jaeger to be alone.
そのあたりも含めて課長さんに報告しておけば。
Should we report this to the chief?
ああ、そうしよ
Yeah, that's a good call.
う。良兵関係ならランディが何か知っていそうだけど。
If only Randy were here. If anyone could help us out with pinning down a potential Jaeger, it's him.
まあいい。支援要請も片付けたし、一旦支援課に戻るか。
Our support requests are finished, so maybe we should head back to the SSS building for now. Sounds good. I just need to go blow my nose real quick. I'll be right back. Gotta blow my nose. Oh, my nose. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bing, bada boom, bada bing, bing, boom. Okay. Good, good, good. Actually, let's come out here and check. Guillaume Factory. Customize. Twin Hammer, Charlotte, Leather Fists, Ash Peter. Oh, he also does evasion. Interesting. Poison. So she seems to be status effects. Accuracy, range. Yeah, that's fine. Vaughn's belly was full of juice and jiggle every time he moved, just like his dad's after he drinks a bunch of beer. Might have to rain a day. Makes me wish it was drizzling juice instead. I gotta open wide and drink up until my belly burst.
Stop right there.
Yeah, what's up? Is that?
バルドか。
Well,
この人は
who's this guy?
サーベル・バイパーというチームをまとめている人だけど、
He's the leader of a gang here called the Saber Vipers.
バルド、どうしたんだい？
How's it going, Vald?
あんまりチームの方にも顔を出してないそうじゃないか。
Heard you haven't been hanging around your crew as much.
うるせえ。俺のことはどうだっていい。
Shut the hell up. It's none of your damn business.
それよりもてめえ、殺の犬になりやがったらしいな。
Like you're one to talk, you bastard. When do you get off on signing up to be on the CPD's leash?
どういうつもりだ？ああ？
How are you trying to pull here?
どういうつもりも何も。
Not much of anything,
テ
really.
スタメンツのみんなは納得してくれたし、他の誰にも迷惑はかけていないけど。
The Testaments are fine with it, and no one else is objecting, right?
てめえ、本気で言ってんのか？
Don't screw with me, damn it.
この俺様とバルド・バレスと決着つけずにチームを抜けようなんざ。
Who said you could just bail on out of here without settling things with walled whales?
許されると思ってんのか？ああ？
You really think that's gonna fly? Think again.
バルド、待ってくれ。
Walt, slow down.
そのこれには事情が。
It isn't like that at all.
せえ。
Stay out of
突っ
this.
込んだろ。ワジ、てめえがどんな狙いで殺に入ったのかは知らね
I don't know what the hell you're after. Get in bed with the goddamn cops, Wazzy.
え。だがな。
But you know just as well as I do.
まさか5体満足でここから抜けられるとは思ってねえだろう
There
な。
ain't no way in hell you're walking out of here alive.
困ったわね。
This isn't going well.
バルド。
Wald?
おい、
Wazzy?
いいから任せて。
It's fine. I'll handle this.
ねえ、バルド。ひどく当たり前のことさ。
You understand, don't you, Vald? Should be obvious by now.
テスタメンツにしろ、サーベル・バイパーにしろ、
The Testaments, the Saber Vipers.
ずっといられる場所じゃないのは、君にも分かっているんだろ。
They gave us places to be. But they aren't places to stay. Not forever.
何？
What?
僕がテスタメンツを結成したのは、ここで好き勝手をしていた君たちへの抑止力になるためだ。
I founded the Testaments to stop the Saber Vipers from taking the downtown district over for themselves.
だが、最初はひ弱だったテスタメンツのみんなも成長した。
Looking back, those little testaments of mine have grown a lot.
僕一人が抜けたって、君たちに対抗できるくらいにね。
Now, even without me there, they can hold their own and keep your guys in check.
僕の役目はもう終わってるのさ。
My job here is already done.
てめえ。
You son of a bitch.
そして、いつかきっと他のメンバーもチームから巣立っていくはずだ。
And that's not all. One day, I know the other members will outgrow the gang as well.
モラトリアムの季節を卒業して、自分だけの道を見つけていく。
They'll leave this life behind and find their own paths.
僕はそう信じている。
There's no doubt in my mind.
マジ？
Yeah, because I mean, like, right, like a childhood gang, like even a teenage gang, right? It's like you can only be there for so long, right? You're gonna have to get out of it, get like actual jobs, start families, and all those things. Like this is just like basically kids hanging out because they're friends. Has he? Oh, has he?
君たちサーベルバイパーも同じだ。
The Saber Vipers are no different.
乱暴者は多いけど、マフィアの誘いに乗らないだけの気概と根性を持っている。
Sure, you guys are rough around the edges, but you have heart and spirit. The whole Mafia wasn't able to sway you.
だからバルド、きっと君も道を見つけられるはずだ。
Don't you get it now, Wald? Even you. You're gonna find your path one day, too.
まさかてめえがそんな甘っちょろいことを抜かすとはな。
Never thought I'd hear schmaltzy garbage like that spew out of your mouth.
もういい。それ以上喋るな。
Quit flapping your lips already.
てめえはこの聖域を汚した。絶対に許すわけにはいかねえ。
You're the ones who kept on calling this place holy ground. I ain't about to let you get away with defiling it.
そうかい。
Very well.
おい、ワジ！
As he wait.
ロイド、手出し無用だ。
Stand back, Lloyd.
この怠慢は僕一人でケリをつけなくちゃならない。
This is a beating I have to deliver myself.
そのくらいは分かってるみてえだな。
Huh. Looks like you still got some balls after all.
徹底的に叩き潰して地面に這いつくばらせてやる。
I'm gonna curb stomp your ass straight into the ground.
そうすりゃてめえも少しは目が覚めるだろう。
I'll wake you up if it doesn't kill you
お
first.
しゃべりは終わりだ。
Enough talk.
ああ
Hmm?
これは
What the?
バルド、本気で行くよ。
Conflicting passions. Wald,
てめえ
this one's for real.
はい
かかってきなよ。
Kakateki. Iron. Okay. I need to scope him.
それ！
Wald. Can be delayed, but I don't think Wazzy has any delay. Leader of the Saber Viper, superhuman strength shows in his great physique. It's good.
行くよ。
Let's do Phantom Rush. Because that'll do speed down on him.
僕の番か。
And then I'll...
てめえ上等だ。おら
Jesus Christ.
僕の番か。
I don't... Hell, I don't even need to do an S-Craft. I was going to. But
バカな。
I guess they just gave him, like, super mode. Oh, punch. Oh.
てめえ
You bastard.
まさか今までずっと手を抜いて。
Don't tell me you've had that in your back pocket this whole damn time.
ランディじゃないけど、今のはちょっとした反則技さ。
I'm no Randy when it comes to playing things close to my chest. But I knew that was a cheap shot.
でも、今日の君には手加減抜きで行かせてもらった。
Still, I didn't hold anything back this
こ
time.
れは僕が見せられる最後の誠意さ。
That's my final act of good faith to you.
マジてめえ
Damn you. Wazzy.
さよなら、バルド。
Goodbye, Wald.
この2年、結構楽しかったよ。
I've had fun these last 2 years.
Damn. Rough.
ふざけろ。絶対に認めねえぞ。
Cut the bullshit. This ain't over yet.
てめえ一人抜けるな。
Get back here. You really think I'm gonna let you walk away from me?
マジ
Yeah. Oh, and of course it has to be raining. No. Dang. It's rough.
ワジ、
Wazzy.
ワジ君その
Wazzy, are you okay? I dodged all of his attacks, I'm fine.
みっともないところを見せたね。
Sorry you guys had to see that.
ちょっと僕らしくもなく、 熱くなっちゃったかな。
I think I got a little carried away back there. That's not usually my style.
いや、
Sure, but
なんていうか、男なんてそんなもんだろ。
no, never mind. Happens to the best of us.
男の子の気持ちはちょっとわからないけど、
I don't understand why things have to be the way they are between you two.
あなたが彼に誠意を持って向き合ったのは分かったわ。
Having said that, I respect the way you handled yourself back there. Yeah, me too.
いつかきっと彼にも分かってもらえると思うよ。
I'm sure Wald will understand someday.
そうだといいけどね。
I hope you're right.
時間を取らせた。とにかく別の場所に行こう。
Sorry for taking up our time. Let's move on. Okay. Give fish. Ray Reggie's wind. The leaf time. Okay. Talk. That's the other having this. I have an excuse to close up shop though. Let me know if you got any fish to trade. You're the fish trader. So that means it doesn't look like a married couple. I only thought it was childhood friends, but now they say that, I'm starting to get self-conscious about it. Looks like there's a leak in the town. I have to repair it soon. What's up with the Lily, by the way? She's been acting all funny today for some reason. Because, dude, she thinks you're hot. Not many people go shopping when it rains, so you can take your time picking out the highest quality goods. Looks like I'm in for another good haul today. Actually, shot by color for pinwheel. Buy one of them. And then Kia's wasn't there one of these things in the downtown? Oh,
はい。
Oh.
特務支援課、ロイド・バニングスです。
hello. Lloyd Banks of the Special Support Section speaking. Hey, Lloyd. Having fun toughing it out in the rain?
ああ、フランか。
Oh, hi, Fran.
どうしたんだ？緊急要請でも入ったか？
What's up? Do we have an urgent request? Well, sorta. Remember Mayor Bixon from Maine's, right?
ああ、もちろん。
Yeah, of course. Yup.
ひょっとして鉱山町で何かあったのか？
Something happened over there? Yep. He reported that they're having monster trouble inside one of their mines again. More specifically, it's in the old deserted one just outside of town.
そんな場所なら魔獣が現れてもおかしくはないと思うけど。
Monsters in a deserted mine. Is that really all that strange? No. None of the miners have been attacked or anything like that. But the mayor said that something unusual is happening inside the tunnels. He'd like if the SSS could come and investigate as a precaution.
おかしなこと？ちょっと要領を得ないな。
Something unusual. I wonder what it could be.
わかった。市内の緊急要請は片付けたし、これからマインツに向かうよ。
Okay. We're done with every other urgent request we had on our plate, so we'll get to Maine's as soon as we can. Sounds good. Oh, and one more thing. You also received a support request for a wanted monster on the Maine's mountain path. You should deal with it with that while on your way to the village if you can.
そうか。
Got it. Also sounds like the weather is nice and clear to the northwest of the city, so it shouldn't be raining on the mountain path. Feel free to drive your car there if you want.
そうなのか。わかった。
No, really. Good to know.
ありがとうフラン。何かあったらまた連絡してくれ。
Thanks, friend. Contact us again if something comes up. Something new comes up. You betcha. Talk to you guys later. Okay. Going to Maine's. What did Fran need from us?
マインツ方面で何かあったみたいだけど。
Has something happened near Maine's?
ああ、旧鉱山というところで妙なことが起きたらしい。
Yeah. Mayor contacted the CBD about something unusual happening in one of their old mines.
市内の支援要請も片付けたし、準備ができたら行ってみよう。
We're done with our support requests inside the city, so let's make our way over once we're ready.
山道方面は晴れているそうだから、車で行ってもいいかもしれないな。
Oh, and the weather is apparently clear in that direction. We can take the car if we want.
了解、リーダー。
Aye, aye, leader.
もし車で鉱山町に行くなら支援課の裏口に行きましょう。
Let's swing by the back entrance of the SSS building if we end up going to Maine's by car. Nearby one monster has been added. Okay, I did want to come back in here because it was one of these, I thought. Quartz. Am I blind? This range. Yeah, let's get this right now. Because that's just a good one to have. Okay, good. Glad I remembered. Shield blind. EP cut, move 1. No, that's EP10. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna remove this, put range here, and then put EP1 there. And yeah, that makes so I don't lose anything, and I actually think I gain a little bit. Okay, good. Yeah, because that was just one of that. Okay. Beyond, good. I should also go back to Gen 10. Central Square. Upgrade some of the slots, because now I have a whole lot more. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So everyone locked 4. So let's go 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay, we'll let that lie kind of there. I think that's fine. Okay. Space. You don't have one yet. Okay, Earth defense. Sure, mine. That's fine. And EP1. Cool. We will take it. And actually, you know what I'll also do? Slots. I will... Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to also try to upgrade Ellie's slots. Specifically starting from this one, then go backwards. That way, as I said in 0, I don't have to save up as much for each subsequent one. It just is it's like the same amount in total quartz that I need, but because I'm taking out the big purchases earlier, it makes it so I can more rapidly unlock the remaining later. What's it gonna do? It's gonna come over here. There. Yeah. Okay, so I already had the mirror. So I think I bought another one of those. Yeah. Once again, wish they would just make it so you can't purchase it once you've already done it. Got a stuffed plush here that Kia would probably love to bits. I think I'll go and give it to her. I looked for Kia and gave her the stuffed plush as a gift. Wow, is this for me? Thank you so much, Lloyd. You're very welcome. Yep, this looks good. New decoration of that Kia's room. It's an odd cushion. Gotta treat my daughter well. Okay, strong word. Ellie, Tio, Randy, Noel, Wazzy, Risha, Dudley, Kia, Fran, Cecily, Ilya, and Sully. Just all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 people, only counts as 200 points, but it is pretty good. Demon twice covered. Prologue. Okay, yeah. So, learned every combo craft. First, yeah. Leave the game on hard nightmare. Yeah, because the thing is, I'm gonna wanna try and get as many of these in one playthrough. Defeated 16 enemies. Like, that has to be a very specific battle, because it says a single battle. So either it's a specific one, or there's an enemy type that can like call in reinforcements, and you have to like grind that out. 500 victories, 1,000 victories, 2,000 enemies. Yeah, I want to get as many of these in. I'm almost there. As many of these as I can in one playthrough. Play for over 100 hours. Had 1 million meal or more. Create all peculiar dishes. Stream. Fish. The all ones are going to be difficult. They just are. But I will do my best. Some of them I'm definitely gonna. It's going to definitely take more than just a single playthrough. But others I want to get on the first one for the sake of having the subsequent playthroughs not be as difficult, because the more things I can carry over, the better. Okay. So let's system save. There. So now we are going to Main's Mountain Path. Mains. So let's get going. Good fish fillet. Oh yeah, I was gonna sleep in the... Whatever, they're probably gonna level at some point during all this. Rock rat. Yeah.
よーしやー
Okay. Analyze the humming gator. This monster is swift as a bird and as fierce as a gator, a menace in groups.
僕の番か。
Okay. Do that.
甘いね。
よーしは
行くぞ。行った。やれやれ。
That arts. Analyze you. Rock rat. Eccentric rat that uses its front teeth to carve boulders then rides? Okay, so instead of dung, it's at least a rock. So it's a bit of an upgrade. Not gonna lie. There you go.
みんなチャンスよ了解さてとそこ私の番やー
俺の番だな。やれやれ。
Okay.
え
Over there.
よし。
Beating that up.
行きますは
行くよ。任せて。
Let's go.
そこ
So the damage on these guys
こ
is
の調
now
子で行きましょ
a bit higher, so they do pose a potential threat. Have to remember. Luminous glasses. Luminous arc. When he kissed her after I do, her lips made no effort to return it. He'd shielded the cold scene from their blushing reception by cupping her cheeks in his hands and tugging her tightened hair out of its bun. Oh yeah, because like he was getting married and she didn't seem to be all into it. He's presumably alright with that. Did I already buy their Enigma covers? I can't remember. Equip. Luminous glasses prevents blind. Yeah, let's put that on her. There we go.
チャンスよ
Flash Mob! There we go. Spectrum.
任せてや
よし。行こ
私の番や
う。行くよ。
Analyze. Okay, you don't like wind. A small mollusk monster that uses earth hearts has an endless spring of orbital energy within.
ー私の番ね
Wind.
任せて。行こ
行きますは
Man. Lightning.
なんとかなったわね
Pat. From the sky. I call upon the power of God. Hey, 50 Mary, how's it going, my man?
みんなチャンスよ
Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's battle scope you, the ale slime. Ale slime. The eerie mollusk monster spews foamy bubbles filled with hazardous gas.
行くぞ
Let's do that. There we go. Good, destroy second chapter Evo elimination. Nice! That's good. Glad that you're having a good day. My day was a little bit, I don't want to say it was a bad day, but it was a bit disappointing. Not gonna lie. Like the past, like, day and a half has been a weird one where I can't say it's been bad, but it's been, like, annoyances, like, piled on annoyances. So, yesterday I was like, okay, you know what? I've been waiting to do it, but, how about I just, buy the expansion pass for Xenoblade 2, so when I play through it, I have it. So I can just do the Torna expansion. And I saw on GameStop.com, they sell it, like online, $30. I'm like, okay, fine. And I was like, okay, I have enough GameStop points to do like a $15 off like online coupon. So I redeem it and I go to buy the thing and the coupon isn't applying. And I look at the coupon and it says it doesn't apply, like you can't use it on like downloadable content purchases. And I'm like, that is the dumbest shit ever. Because you have an in-store specific coupon and an online store specific coupon. They're somehow different, but I can't use the online store for an online only purchase. I'm like, dumb. So I'm like, well, whatever. So I have the $15 coupon and I was like, well, might as well make a best of a bad situation. So I went and pre-ordered Final Fantasy 16 for the PS5 because I was going to play that anyway. Not on stream, but I was going to play it anyway. But like, for whatever reason, or I don't want to say for whatever reason, it's they don't always offer it. It's like you have to pay for shipping. So after tax and after shipping, it was like $8 or $9. So it's like, oh, of my $15 coupon, I really only decreased my purchase price by like $7. I'm like, well, that was a fucking ripoff. If I knew that it couldn't be used for that, I would have just waited until FF16 came out and used it for an in-store coupon and saved myself on the shipping and actually gotten a good discount. That was fine. It was whatever. I just decide, you know, when I get around to the Torna expansion, when I'm going to play that, I'll just rent it from the library. That way I don't have to pay for it. Which is what I plan to do for Xenoblade 1. I did already purchase Xenoblade 2 again, because I don't have the physical copy anymore. Really, I'll just make sure to buy digital codes. I mean, I just don't really buy... I just don't really buy digital games that often. That's the thing. Like, most of the time I buy it physical, unless it's on Steam. Yeah. Because it's just how it is. But yeah, so then after that, I was like, whatever. The rest of the night was fine. This morning, I was like, cool, I don't have to make lunch. Why? Because one of the people that I worked with, not necessarily a manager or senior person, but someone who works in a department like that works closely with my team, basically, was like, hey man, Friday, I'm gonna take you out for some Brazilian food. Game was 134. Oh yeah, the second chapter Evo edition. I can imagine. Because, I mean, that thing can't be in regular print, right? But he was like, yeah, I'm going to take you out for some Brazilian food. And I was like, cool. Like, okay, I don't need to make lunch. Well, gets down to the time, he doesn't bring it up. And I'm like, well, he's the one who's going to be paying, so I don't want to bring it up. So I just don't have lunch today. And then, like, 2:30 or 2 o'clock rolls around, and I'm like, well, I got training at 2:30 online. I don't feel like being here. I'm just going to work the rest of the day from home, which was fine. But on my way home, my gas tank is getting a little bit low. I like to gas up at a specific place that's like a bit away from me, but it's closer to where I go on the weekends. And I was like, okay, I'm going to need some gas in my tank to get there though. So I was like, my car gets like about 30 miles to the gallon. I was like, okay, so I took out literally $3 and like a quarter. And I was like, this would be enough to get me a gallon of gas, which is perfectly fine. I go in, like, say, hey, 325 on let's say 1 or whatever, and like I go out, I'm just sitting there waiting, like it's not working, and like as I walk back in, they're like, oh hey man, sorry, like we got it. And I walk back and it was working. I was like, okay, annoyance, a minute wasted, basically me just staring at a gas station basically, but whatever. I gas it up and it seems like it's doing everything, and I think it did. But when I get back in the car and I like put on the thing to like display how many miles it has, it didn't go up, like the amount of like miles it says my car can go. And I'm like, did it not put gas in here, or did it like put gas in but it's not like a large enough amount for it to register as like an increased amount? Like it went into like the reserve tank or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. But now at this point, I'm just like, I'm getting fucking annoyed with various small things. Because I think that's what happens with me a lot of the time, right? Where it's not like one big thing comes in and like makes me have a bad day. It's just a compound of various small annoyances that really get to me. Because like one bad thing I'm able to kind of brush off, right? It's like, okay, well, that happened. Can't do anything about it. But like a lot of small things, it just gets to me. I'm like, what is going on here? Plus that was with cheapest one, US, eBay with shipping. Oh, wow, okay. Actually, I haven't finished Xenoblade 1 2, but I haven't finished either. I want to get 3, but I'll wait until I can get the DLC. I'll probably request Xenoblade 3 for my birthday this year. Then buy the DLC on that. Okay. Yeah, I'm also waiting for the final wave of DLC to come out before buying it and playing it. Because I didn't really care about the 2 extra classes that they had, or any like the challenge modes or anything. I just want that story DLC. I've never played through the Torna DLC for 2, or the Torna expansion. But when I do play through Xenoblade 2, I believe I read somewhere that's like that they had originally intended for like the events of Torna to occur after chapter 5, before you like regained control of the party or whatever. So I'm thinking that, one, I'll confirm that, and then when I'm playing through 2, when it gets to that point in the game, I'll swap over to Torna, play through Torna, and then go back to 2 and finish it. Just to make it a little bit more interesting, because I've already played through 2. Yeah, I haven't played through 1, so that will be kind of base new. But the reason why I wanted to bother buying Xenoblade 2 was 1, because I just wanted to have it, and 2, because I already beat it, I plan to do that with New Game Plus. I'm not going to have that be like a new file, because I'm not dealing with fucking gacha mechanics to progress the story, because I need level 5 flame to be able to burn vines to advance forward. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I've already gone through the game once, which means I have at least the minimum number of things that I need, so I'm leaving it there. Also, Rise of 3 is coming Monday. Nice! Nice. Yeah, I saw that Rise of 3 was reviewing pretty darn good. So, that's nice to see. Eventually I'll play through Rise of 1, because I have it on Steam. So I'll probably stream it at some point. Okay. More fishing down here, I hope. No. Leaf. There we go. There we go. Gotta hit the gators from behind. I feel like they toned down the quantity of team attacks that you get on the ambush. Like, I feel like they're more giving the you guys. Yeah, I feel like they're more giving the what is it? There we go. Why can't I think of the word? The crit turns. They're giving more crit turns than they are team attacks.
僕の番か。
Okay.
行くぞ。
よーしそこ
Okay, you come over here. Take that one out. 'Cause that's sealed. You can't do anything.
そここの調子でいきましょう
Okay. Figured that. Took a little bit. Hey, there we go.
ここなら釣れそう
When
だ
it
な。
comes to excellent places to fish, the mains mountain path doesn't miss. Fish. Primary rod. Let's do some dumplings.
それ。
1, 2, 3. Damn it. Okay, so dumplings aren't working. Let's do some white worms. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's a pretty good hit.
まずまずかな。
Snow crab. Snow pea.
それ。
Okay. Snow pea. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Good.
まずまずかな。
Snow crab. Okay. Well, we'll take that for what it is. Maybe snow crab is the only thing dropping there with those parameters. Nah, so because I was just doing it too good as well. Too fast, too furious. Delicious water.
Delicious, delicious water.
Okay, there's the quest monster.
奇襲成功
Not too worried about that.
行くぞ。
よーしは
行くよ。
There we go.
任せて
任せてくれ。まだまだいける。
Good. Get the hell out of here. Damn it.
一気に落とすよ。
任せて
That's a photon shot. Uh,
そこ
俺の番だな。
that was actually dumb, I think. Didn't get either one.
電磁ネット投射
Down.
さてと。
えそこはいは
俺の番だな。
How do I want to do this? There we go. Yeah, you confused him.
私の番ね
Great.
よーしそこ
僕の番か。
You could not, please.
俺の番だな。
There we go.
え
Craft. Yes, HP. So let's do that. Damn it. Bitch.
僕の番。アディオス。いい夢を。
Yeah, okay.
そこ
Gun. Give me my clear gelatine, dark mushrooms. Dark mushrooms. More edgy than normal mushrooms.
や
Oh god, it's the earthquake.
そこ
There you go.
奇襲成功
That's not gonna be great. Oh, of course, now you give me a team attack. You assholes wouldn't want to give it to me when there are 8 of them.
そこ
There you go.
一気に落とすよ。
行くぞ。
It's like, oh yeah, the perfect time for it would have been when there's so many that I could actually get multiple
任せ
kills.
てくれ。
It's like, nah, I'll give it to you when there's 2. That's fine, that's fine. He doesn't need it, obviously. I mean, I didn't need it. Damn it, you bastard.
そこやそこやそこそこ
There we go.
みんなチャンスよ
Don't know why that one was so annoying.
エネルギ
Analyze.
俺の番だな。
Move.
ーよーしそこ
Shoot, get that extra Sabbath. Nepenthes, an insectivorous plant that pools acid within, triggers earthquakes when attacked.
行くよ
Okay.
俺の番
任せてよは
Go. Give me that
なんとか
sip.
なりましたね
Bada bing, bada boom. Give it. Seal. Any reference to that other big Falcom series would be a great Easter egg. I get it. 10% chance to seal the enemy. Let's do this. Bada bing, bada boom. Firebolto. Firebolt. Yeah, give me them seppers. Did you know chests are natural-born boxers? It's no surprise, really. We're always squared up. Always squaring up, bro. Okay.
かかってきなよ
Neon Abyss Worm. This is one of those combats that makes me worried.
それ
Battle scope. An annelid monster with bioluminescence can cause earthquakes and landslides when injured.
任せてくれ
Craft. Courage.
一気に行く
甘いね
Good. I'm letting that crit turn go because I just do not want it to... Like, I don't want to proc them. Unless I am absolutely sure of what I'm doing. Okay. Right, because your combo would do all of that. Your... This would do here. Okay. Okay, you know, let's try this. Star Blast 2. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, that's also a lot. That's a lot less. Okay. Because the thing is, I do need to kill most of these. Because if I don't kill these here, then they are going to earthquake the hell out of me. Yeah. Like I need to get rid of them if I'm going to hit them in the first place. That is kind of the... It's kind of the annoyance, as it were. Okay. I'm gonna slow them down. Damn it. Of course you moved. Okay, speed down. Craft Holy Bullet. Okay, heal everyone. Also giving them some bonus CP. Craft. Okay.
行きますよ
Let's delay you. Let's delay you again. This is probably gonna kill. That's fine.
さて
Let's come up here.
私の番ねそこ
Let's do
私の
that.
番ですね
Okay. Move. Over here. That's fine.
さて
俺の番だなストップ
私のや
So now we can
僕の番か
just kind of beat the crap out of you. Oh, yeah, that's Earth Trigger. That's fine.
任せて
Boom.
ごめんなさい
Okay.
先に行くわ
Ugh, that's probably the best one of that kind of combat has ever happened in Trails for me. Because most of the time, that combat specifically sucks balls. Because it's like, oh yeah, like you get. It's usually only because you overestimate yourself. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna pop my ass craps, and it doesn't kill them, and then they just earth shake to all hell. And it's like, okay, if you take them out like a few at a time, you're fine. Just don't be crazy. Now this S Grenade has been upgraded to S Grenade 2. Stun Break has been Stun Break 2. Cool, so I'm getting to the 2s. Exterminate monster, I mean, bound path. Craft book, cross. Oh, yeah, it's a craft book. Looks like there's another useful combination attack detailed in it. You know, I think Ellie and Noelle would mesh well with this one. What do you think, Noelle? Care to try it out? I'd love to. Cross. Southern Cross. 100 CP. Cool. Well, that worked out well because they all leveled, so... do that. And that, kids, is why we don't take the car to places, especially for the first visit. And especially when you tell me that there's a quest on the way there. It's like, why would I? Why would I?
Yosh.
Okay, bada bing, bada boom.
Yosh.
CP back after using so much of it from Lloyd. 2 combo crafts. That's a big amount of CP investment. 'Cause that's just basically a full bar. It's beautiful. Yeah, the view is amazing.
一見の価値ありだね。
I suppose this makes up for having to walk, if only just.
ああ、晴れてよかったよ。
Yeah, thank goodness the weather's clear out here.
山道方面が晴れっていうのは確かだったみたいだな。
Looks like Fran was right about there being no rain on the mountain path. It's beautiful. It's so picturesque. If only we had a camera. I wonder if that quest is going to come back in this game.
俺の番だな。
Did that attack specifically because I wanted to get the crit. Some crit damage on that gator. Okay. Because, yeah, that was like one quest where it's like, oh yeah, it made sense that it was there. Like, go around, take pictures of all the scenic things. Yeah, right, like, give me a team attack! Like, you bastards.
任せてくれ。
There. That's grenade 2. Area sleep. You guys sleep? You have the potential of sleeping. There we go. Good.
さてと私の番ねそこ行きますそこ
任せてくれ。
Okay.
さてと。
I'm gonna move like here.
よし。いってや。
That one. Shoot that one. Gotta be careful. I don't wanna wake any of the sleeping ones up before I can kind of pop them dead.
さてと。
よーしや
There we go. Yeah. So only a little bit.
守りたい
Only got a little bit tag. That's fine. Sesame oil. EP charge. And it's certainly not been the wedding of his dreams, yet Cyril held deep sympathy for the woman. For from the moment he met her father, he had seen that he loved his daughter in the way the nobility loved fine jewelry. Okay. See, I'm liking how this story is taking place like
一気に
sequentially.
行くぞ。
Like they're not doing, oh, this one here, this one there. It's like, no, here's all of it.
エニグマ
行くよ。
do that.
任せてくれ。つってや。
行きますや
僕の番だ。
Wow, okay, I was expecting a little bit more damage from you.
そこ
よし。つってや。
行きますや
行くよ。
任せて
And
任せてくと。
2
任せ
attacks
てや。
on him, one there. Through
こ
no
れがみん
damage.
なの力ですね
That's what I like to see. Okay, yeah, and here's there.
やや
The familiar shapes
そこや
of the area. Okay, I know that overhang leads to a bridge.
一気に落とす。
Finally, give me a team rush on this. There we go. Right, like look at that. Makes it so much more
行くよ。
worth it.
任せてくれ。
Not more worth it,
よ
but
ーしや
more useful. Right? It's like, okay, cool. That combat
ま
that
あ
took
まあだっ
me
たね。
a bit of actual planning last time to do well. Did it with no thoughts.
や
Head empty. Head
奇襲
empty.
成功チャンスです
Gotta love head empties.
チャンスだ。
Go. Da-da-da-da.
よし。
Bada bing, bada boom. Kill rush. Yeah. So this is one that I think also Okay. So I believe in the
かかってきなよ
first game or Zero,
私の番ですね
it was
任せて
a bit more, or no, the area was one of the tough chests that you could. Actually, you know what? Screw it. It was just one of the tough chests that you would probably have to come back later in the game to do. Strike heaven! You know what you guys are most likely to do? A lot of... Wait, did I miss a combo craft, or did they survive it?
そこだ
Or is that weird thing where, like, enemies can dodge if you're turboing? 'Cause I thought that was only in Sky.
俺の番だってや迎撃完了みんな
Attack 2!
先に進もう
Nice. This chest has a content respawn rate of 0%. I guess that makes sense. Okay, attack 2, strength plus 9, defense minus 5. 3 fire. Good. Okay, put that on Lloyd because I want him, I guess, to be the big hitter currently. There's no real big hitter in the party.
任せてくれ
His attack is a little bit lower because he doesn't have the upgraded weapons I think everyone else does. The workshop is over to the right, the doll studio. Yeah.
結局車を使わないでここまで歩いてきちゃったな
We ended up walking our way here after all. No car required.
景色も綺麗だったしいいんじゃないかしら
Scenery more than makes up for it though, don't you think?
そうですねちょっと残念かも
Yeah, definitely. I'd still rather be
や
driving.
れやれこんなに歩かされる部署だとは思わなかったな
I didn't think I'd have to walk this much when I signed up.
ところで
By the by,
あっちにも道が続いてるけど何があるんだい
I see the road forks into another path there. What's over there?
ああローゼンベルク工房さ
Ah, that way leads to the Rosenberg studio.
ちょっと曰く付きの人形師がいらっしゃるんだけど
A doll maker with some unique connections lives there.
へえあの知る人ぞ知る人形工房か
Ah, yes, the famous doll studio. Well, famous to aficionados anyway.
そういえば例のオークションで本当は出品される予定だったっけ
Come to think of it, wasn't one of its dolls supposed to be up for bid at the auction before? Well, you know,
ああそんなこともあったな
it was.
結局あれが誰の仕業か未だ明らかになっ
We
てい
still
た
don't know who was responsible for what happened that night.
もうレンはいないけど
Ren, that's it, Scythe daughter.
様子を見に行こうか
Ren's no longer in Crossbell, but maybe it wouldn't hurt to stop by the studio. Check any bus stop, bus travel. Okay, there we go. Interesting. So because I could have gone there by car, it's letting me just use the bus to fast travel there as well.
そこ私の番
Okay.
や
俺の番だなはっ
さてとそこ
俺の番だな
やさ
Okay.
てと
俺の番だはっ
行きますは
Damn it.
やれやれ
Oh well.
私や
Good.
こんなところかしら
Okay. Gonna probably need to heal Wazzy a little bit. I do have to remember that she has breath, so if I do need multiple heals or multiple people with heals, I'm good. Team attack, thank you. Simple
まあまあだっ
combat.
たね
そこ
There we go.
チャンス
Oh, sure, give me a team attack on one.
いい夢は見られたかい
Game is cruel, don't you know? The game is oh so cruel.
やそこ
How is there no chest here?
そこそこ
Okay, I'm gonna bet that there's a quest monster that populates there. I think there was a quest monster that populated there in the first game as well. Or Zero. I keep saying first game because I mean the first game with cross-build duology, not like first game of the series. There you go.
みんなチャンスよ
Thank you.
上
Good.
出来かしらそこはい奇襲成功チャンスそこ
任せてくれってや
よーそこ
Easy, easy, lemon squeeze.
俺の番だ
So nice when you get the sneak attacks and you just know that you're gonna do enough damage so you can just mash X. Country gears. What do? He moaned yet again, this time gently massaging the hoods of his eyes, which again eased nothing, for he was aware he stood in the way of true love between Genevieve and Jubilee. Interesting. Spike gears, country gears, evasion 10, excuse me, while I just put these on my boy. 25% chance to dodge, so that's good. I am sacrificing some move on him, but I'm willing to accept this. You know, I'll take that off of him and put that there, kind of trade it out. She gets less move, but she already has inherently better range, so yeah, I think that's a fair trade.
よし一気に行くぞ
さてはい守りたい
Okay.
この
So
ク
I
ロス
definitely want him to have all the necessary dodge. Oh, okay. Rosenberg Studio. What the hell? Campanella? Just here?
どいお主を入れるつもりはない
There's no use in persisting. Under no circumstances will I let you into my studio.
いかに13工房の統括者といえ立ち入る権利はないはずだ
You're head of the 13 factories? That you're the head of the 13 factories is irrelevant. You have no right to enter. Ah, okay.
まあいいだろう
So, meeting the head of the 13 factories finally. Because he doesn't show up anywhere else. They just mention the 13 factories all the time. Yeah, have it your way then.
あれはナンバー15の所有物
I have
元よ
no
り取り上げ
intention
るつもりはないさ
of stealing that which rightfully belongs to number 15.
しかしマイスターデータは一通り渡してもらうよ
But won't you at least hand over the data, Meister?
それがあのお方のご意志でもあるのだ
Such is their will, after all.
お主に言われるまでもない
I don't need you telling me that.
本当に仲が悪いな
Like oil and water, you two.
博士も嫌われていると分かってて
Campanella looks good in
わ
this
ざわ
art
ざ
style.
尋ねなきゃいいのに
I'm surprised you bothered to come when he so obviously hates you, Professor.
何を言ってるのかね
I have no idea what you're referring to.
私とマイスターは旧知の仲
The Meister and I have a storied
特
past.
に人形作りに関しては固い指定の絆で結ばれているんだからね
Especially in regards to doll crafting. We've always had a special teacher-student bond, haven't we?
ざれ言はやめるがいい
Enough with your nonsense.
所詮わしの技術など結社にしてみれば古臭いもの
My art is considered obsolete compared to the work of the society.
お主の統合理論があればわしに耐える必要などあるまい
They already have your integration theory, so what use am I to them?
ご謙遜を
How modest.
こと人形の調整にかけてマイスターの右に出る人間なんてこの世に存在しない
When it
さ
comes to engineering archaisms, no one in this world surpasses you, Meister.
ああでもパテルマテルにつけたあの回路だけはいただけないね
Now, would you be so kind as to hand over the circuit that you used to modify
あ
Patermater?
れじゃせっかくの殲滅天使のポテンシャルが無駄になってしまう
It'd
じゃ
be a shame to see the Angel of Slaughter's potential go to waste.
この下道が
Damn fiend.
すみません
Hello there. Oh, hi.
おや
Oh,
あれお客さんみたいだね
it would seem you have visitors.
カンパネルラ要件は済んだだろう
Campanella.
You've no more business here, correct?
その不快な男を連れてとっとと立ち去るがいい。
Then leave, and take that unpleasant wretch along with you.
了解。
As you wish.
ほらほら博士、さっさと次に行かないと。
Come now, Professor. We should hurry along to our next stop.
今日中に用を済ませてラボに戻るんだろ。
After all, there's still so much to do before you can return to the lab.
もちろんだと。
There always is.
それではマイスター。
I'll excuse myself for now, Meister.
例の子たちも完成次第チェックをお願いするからね。
Do make sure you give our newest little toys a proper inspection once they're completed.
くどい。とっとと失せるがいい。
That's enough. Just leave at once.
それじゃあまた。
Farewell for now. See ya.
何をほうけている。
And what are you gawping at? Ugh.
すみません。
Excuse us.
その説はどうもご無沙汰していました。
Hello there, Meister. We still owe you our thanks for your cooperation back then.
特務支援課か。
It has been some time, SSS.
レンはリベールに去った。ここに何の用だ。
Ren has long since left for Liberal. What could you want with
い
me?
え、近くに来たので挨拶に伺っただけなんです。
We were just in the area, so we decided to stop by.
その来客中に失礼しました。
Our apologies. We didn't know you had guests.
招かれざる客だ。
Unwelcome ones, at that. Pay them no mind.
だが、今は特に話すことがあるわけでもあるまい。
If you have no particular business here, then we have nothing to speak about.
何か要件ができたら、
You may visit me again when you have a reason to.
レンに免じて話くらいは聞こう。
I will at least hear what you have to say, if only out of respect for Ren. Huh. Thanks, bro.
勝手に門が閉まった。
The gate closed by itself.
古めかしいけど何か仕掛けでもあるのかな。
Old as it may seem, I'd assume it operates on some kind of mechanism.
ああ、
Yeah, we had a tough fight
とん
here
でもない
in
科
the last
学
game.
を作っている場所だからな。
Although that was, I believe, New Game Plus, because it's a special quest that you can only get if you have a certain amount of DP on New Game Plus at a certain point in time in the game. So, yeah, fun. Wouldn't surprise me. This place specializes in automated dolls that, honestly, defy belief.
それにさっきの来客も気になるな。
That said, something about those guests didn't sit right with me.
ええ、招かれざる客って言ってたけど、
Yes, he did say they were unwelcome.
なんていうか、その怪しげな感じだったわね。
I can't put my finger on it, but something about them came off to me as suspicious.
そうですね。
Like JoJo villains. You can see them across the room, but for whatever reason, the characters in the world don't identify them as such. I guess?
まあ、危険そうには見えませんでしたけど。
I'm sure it's fine, though. They didn't seem to be dangerous.
危険そうには見えないか。
Oh, Noelle. You've still got a long way to go, girl. They look completely normal and fine. Gate sealed shut. And this kid with a green hair and face tattoo seems totally harmless. What could they possibly be doing? Okay, see you later. Yeah, I'm not taking these I'll take that one. Wasn't taking the combats because it's like, I just kind of want to get back to the main path. But, you know, that was free.
よし、行ってや。迎撃完了。
And might as well take it.
先に進もう。
Yeah.
始めましょう。
よし。
Luckily, all my people are fast enough to take all their turns before he does now, so. And there's only one of them. Makes it a lot easier to warrant the combat. Get Earth Drum.
私の番ね。そこ。
チャンスだ。
Good.
よし。
Good, good,
上
good.
出来だ。
The clear gelatine.
みんなチャンスよ。
And shoot back. There. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Overkill.
まあまあだったね。
Isn't there a fishing? Yeah, fishing.
ここなら釣れそうだな。
Looks like Septium isn't the only treasure the mains mountains are hiding. Yes. Primary rod. Dumplings.
それ。
1, 2, 3. No. Okay.
それ。
1, 2, 3. There we go. What do you have? Tiger rockfish. Let's do another.
それ。
Damn, catching so many fish. I'm doing good. 2, 3. There we go.
よし。
Rain eater. Good. That's 2 new fish, and I think both of those could be traded for different things in the Nine Valley Exchange. Good.
よし。
Rock eater. Okay, I think that's... that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. Yeah, it's already 9 fish. That's pretty darn good. Not gonna lie. Yeah, because I caught a tiger rockfish, a rock eater, and a rain eater. That's 3 different fish here alone.
ここなら釣れ。
So you know what? Let's do one more just to make sure, I guess.
それ。
Right. I wanna get at least a double of something, just to make sure that I'm not missing out.
ま、
Rain eater.
こんな
Okay.
もんかな。
I think that'll be it. Bada bing. Okay. Once again, Moon Temple. Might be able to rock something there. Good. Okay.
一気に落とすよ。
These goddamn skeeters.
俺の番だな。
私や
行くよ。
Oh, analyze. Doesn't like fire. Killer cricket. This giant insect rubs its saw-like wings together to confuse its enemies.
任せてくれ。
So confusing. So noisy.
みんな、先に進もう。
Okay, you be careful with this. Because this spider can... Mog killers usually have death blow. This mountain spider is venomous, fast-acting, and lethal.
もらった。
So we wanna kill it.
その程度かい。
We wanna kill it quickly, without mercy. There we go.
奇襲成功チャンスです
Okay, modeled murder. Okay, mob murder. Mob killer might be the.
よし。
さてと
Okay. You battle scope. You don't like fire. Just a few drops of its venom can be lethal crossbow's most deadly spider.
行くよ。
Yeah, so that would be too late.
私の番ですね
Craft.
行きますよ
Delay you.
さてと
'Cause I don't like you.
任せてくれ。
Good.
やれやれ。
Good. I do not want you inflicting death blow on any of my people. Because that would be a massive pain in the ass. I have to res. Milled flour. Okay. We go down this road, it'll lead us to some ruins from the Middle Ages known as the Moon Temple. Right, that was where we went for the investigation I asked you to accompany me on several months ago. Oh? Well, now I'm feeling left out. Let's not get distracted. Remember, Mayor Bixon is waiting for us to respond to his request. We don't have spare time to mount an expedition over there. Good point. You can always come back to check the place out later. Okay. I guess if you say so. If you say so.
行くぞ。てや。
I was gonna go check it out and see what chests were over there. What things I was allowed to even do. Okay, you're a weird fucking thing, so you're gonna be a new scan. Go.
よし。
Such
一
ambush.
気に行くぞ。
Analyze
俺
you.
の番だな。てや。
Okay. You have some of your health. Rocktopus. Heavy aquatic monster that now lives on land. Consumes rocks for nourishment.
私の番
Oh, getting a lot of
先に行くわよ
you get a lot of salt this way. You just eat rocks, they have salt in them. Holy chain. 10-6. This was not the first letter Jubilee had sent, but it was one that marked 1 year since their parting. His staff had intercepted them all on her father's orders. Not that it pleased Cyril to know they were coming. Okay, so that was this holy chain. Prevents death blows. Yeah. pretty good to have that. Oh, okay. Damn it.
すまないみんな
僕の番か
Oh, and you're single. Fuck. Oh, and you don't even... Okay. Craft. Southern Cross. Okay, this shouldn't kill. Okay. Item. Need to res him.
それありがとう
Craft. Okay, do that. Okay, good. Now you can... Oh, Ellie doesn't have high enough. Okay, you can now just regular S-Craft. Okay. Do this. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, let's do that. Save some of the CP.
行くよ
任せてくれ
Okay.
やってや
Okay, not really liking how this is working, but craft. Yes. That.
よし
Okay. Whatever.
行くぞ
That's fine.
悪いな
That was
先に行かせてもらう
that was rough. That was rough. Okay. Ped 1. You rummage around and see dozens of rejected chest messages where Azure was used as a pun on Azure. I like it. I like it. Okay. So you can do this a couple times. And impede was the one. Cancels enemy arts and crafts with 30% success. I'll put that on just because mine as well. I have open slots. And 2, he already has a move that does that, but that will likely increase the chance that I guess it works. Like, it doesn't necessitate success just by using a enemy or just using a move that can do it. So it's better to do it on a save because I finished it. Okay, I think these are called gonads. Rosu. I think they're called gonads in the other games. Freeze. Good to know. Okay, Rosu. Flying fish that traverses mountains with ease, robs foes of body heat. Okay, you don't like earth?
僕の番かやれやれ
俺の番だ
No. Seal, very good status element. Oh,
行くぞ
okay.
みんな
Interesting. New ways to encounter enemies. Fun. You even get like a cool special encounter music. I like it. There you go. But
やれやれ
Jesus Christ.
そこだ
任せて
Okay.
よーしは
よし行こ
行くよ
Actually, you guys don't like Earth, right? Earth or Fire. So let's do that.
えや
うそれ行くぞ
Good.
行ってや
There
その
we
程度じゃ
go. Interesting.
俺たちは止められない
Silver brooch. Okay. So potentially, you know, get it's like an added risk reward, right? You can inspect it, say, "Hey, are you sure?" And then you're going to get a fight
一気に落とすよ
you presumably weren't necessarily prepared for,
行きます
but
やれやれ
you get a better thing instead of just like food or whatever. It's like, oh hey, it's
これがみん
it's
なの
an
力ですね
accessory. There we go.
や
That's the words that I wanted.
一気に落とすよ
私の番ねや
行くぞ
今だ
Let's do that.
行くよ
さてとそこ
行くぞ行ってやよし上出来だ
Okay, 2.05. Yield is almost at level 2. We're getting close. We're getting close, my friends. I want to level up a Master Quartz. I want to do it. Mains Mining Village. So is this the main mine? Presumably. They're going to tell me to come here later.
や
一気に
Okay.
落とすよ
俺の番だ行こ
私の番ねやはいそこは
Go.
いや私や
Let's
う
get
行くぞ
these guys out of here.
行きますそこ皆さんお疲れ様でした
It's good that she has a AoE base attack because that makes
一気に落とすよ
handling a lot of encounters a lot easier. It's like,
まあまあ
okay,
だったね
I don't have to worry about which one I'm targeting, just target an area. New material. True love. Something out of fairy tales, yes, but Ciro's heart always did pang with longing while reading them. He's romantic at heart, and now here he sat, the key villain in one seemingly penned to life. Aw, feel bad for Cyril.
よし一気に行くぞ
Okay, let's get this Rosu down and
この
dead.
クロスベルや
Go.
一気に落とすよ
Just hoping.
私の番ね
俺の番だな
Contagious heat wave.
エニグマ
That'll work.
行きます
駆動
や
さて
それ
さてそこ
Just did.
無駄です
Good.
よーしや
任せてくれ
ええ
行こ
行くよやれやれ時間の無駄だったな
Okay, Orman, Arts, Breath. There we go. Just do that, heal everyone. EP charge! I turned the last guy who kept owing me into that EP charge you took earlier. So go on ahead. So go ahead. Try me. Shit, son. Okay, he's serious. We need to be careful of that one chest in particular.
奇襲
He's
成
too
功
he's too dangerous to be left alive.
や
う俺の番だな行こ
よーし
didn't
そ
really.
こ
行くよ
私の番ねや
うよし行って
That one's sealed now, so
こ
I
れ
don't
が
have to worry
俺た
about
ち
it.
の力だ
や みん
And
なチャンスよ
やっせ任せてくれ行ってや
今
get
これ
out
が
of
みんなの
here.
力ですねそこ
Good.
チャンスよ
Oh, one Rosu, totally worth
行く
it.
ぞやった悪いな
Totally worth it.
Sakini
Oh my
kasete
god, get to give me a rose, so I mean, I'll take it. Mains. It's better to get like fishing. Like certain items, better to get. Like I don't care if you give me like an EP charge. But you're gonna give me a row. That's bait, and I might need that. I may need a lot of it later, depending on the things I need to catch.
結局ここまで歩いてきたか
Yeah, it's hard to get here by foot than I remember.
ノエルさんバチ君
Kura 2
大丈
figure
夫
will be shipped soon. Nice! Nice. Who'd you get a figure of? Well, Wazzy, are you holding up alright?
ええ
心配ご無用です。
All good here.
僕も大丈夫だけど、支援課ってほんと水郷だね。
Still alive, I suppose. Oh, I didn't realize the SSS was so masochistic.
素直に車とかバスを使えばいいのに。
We could have gotten here just as easily by car or bus. More easily, in fact.
トレーニングにもなるし、一石二鳥でいいだろ。
Walking makes for good training, though. Also lets us familiarize ourselves with the area.
それにしても、
That aside,
エリーは本当に体力ついたよな。
you've really built up your stamina, Ellie. It'll be great when we go sleep together.
最初は街道を少し歩いただけで、青息吐息だったのに。
Still remember you getting winded on our first walk to Armorica Village.
誰かさんたちのおかげで鍛えられましたから。
I have a few certain someones to thank for that. You and Randy would always push me to the brink.
それでどうするの？早速町長さんを訪ねてみる？
Now then, how should we proceed, Lloyd? Should we speak with Mayor Bixon immediately?
ああ、そうしよ
Yeah, let's make our way
う。
over.
町長の家は町に入ってまっすぐ行った突き当たりになるな。
Mayor's house is the one on the far side of town, straight ahead. Okay, so I think it's here that the second book is, and I need to talk to. If I remember right, it was a woman named Rosie. Don't exactly remember. Talk normal. We're going to Jersey Glen. Folk talk a long way. Customers, portions, shop, buy, stamina steak. Could buy some of those, but not going to. Cancel was big time at the casino the other day again. It's nice that he isn't complaining as much as he used to, but I swear that idiot's never gonna learn, is he? Nope. He's addicted. He hasn't really had a spring a step at the mines lately. Guess he can finally come to terms with everything that happened during the coal incident. We're all worried about the guy, so I'm glad to see him doing well. Holy mother of... Is there something I can do for you, my sweet Fraulein? Who is this guy? He's totally my type! Well, you're getting used to seeing this around, was he? Now there's a pretty face. Wait, he is a boy, right? What an odd girl. Your face is so effeminate. Are you, in fact, male? Protective helmet. Light punching bag. I'm not gonna buy the protective helmet. Because, as I said, I do want to save up to buy an evergreen. Daddy used to be the best miner in town. That's why he's so strict with the miners now. I know he's just worried about him. Kimmy. Youngest miners in town, been a lot more lively. Should be able to get stuff. I find myself over nothing. Just lays around at work and avoid doing my job. Now I work a lot harder, which unfortunately leaves less time for other things, like reading. So you can have this book if you want. It's not like I get to it anytime soon. Sunshine Dinos, there we go. Logie. Sometimes I still feel like goofing off on the job like I used to, but it's hard to do that. I used to have gung-ho everywhere else about work. Because I better start putting my slacker ways to rest. Man, I'm gonna miss naps. Quick, someone tell me where's book 3. The Eaton News Agency. Anchorville was a sizable city in the Republic of Calvert. Though it was smaller than the capital, it was still home to a respectable number of businesses. White streetscapes faced the mountains encircling the city, while market and harbor districts faced the river, creating a sweeping vista to behold. Rounding the corner of the market, Edwin pedaled hard on his bike, rushing down Sunset Street. The Eaton News Agency, a small local publication, lay just ahead. The newsroom was in a frenzy, as nearly half the staff going to a game convention tomorrow. There's a Gen 1 tie gift tournament there. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Gen 1 Yu-Gi-Oh? Is that what you're saying? The newsroom frenzy, as nearly half the staff were standing and shouting. Royce, a veteran reporter, vigorously tapped the back of his finger against a draft, unaware of Edwin's arrival. The business editor, Clef, held the telephone to his ear looking as if he hadn't slept all night. The copy editor, or rather editor-in-chief, Chang, nodded along with a stern expression. From what Edwin could glean, there had been a delay covering a recent traffic accident. He kept to himself, slipped into his seat, and took out his trusty, worn-out bag. Well, someone's in a good mood despite being late. The voice that cut through the commotion came from Brandon, a middle-aged man with salt and pepper hair. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, he card during the first bit. Damn, that's nice. You know, go in with that black hole shit. Black hole, get rid of everything. Salt and pepper hair, he was the editor of the culture section. Upon seeing his supervisor Ed wasting no time, shoving his draft into Brandon's face. Today's article is perfect. Please, submit at the editorial meeting for me. Better not be any spelling mistakes this time, unless you're looking to get scolded again. Edwin's broad smile returned. Everything is going to go great today, I guarantee it. Suddenly, one of the office's 4 phones rang. A boy named Carly answered it while passing by. What? Carly's breath heard? At 5 a.m.? Yes, yes. Carly waved an arm through the air. The Azure department, which until then had been noisier than a train platform, fell silent. Setting down the phone, Carly turned her gaze to Chang. Mr. Chang, seems Weber Hart is dead. Someone clapped away, shouting, "I need all the political columnists to gather around ASAP!" Right, yelled the reporters, rising to their feet. That guy, huh? This is gonna be a big local story. Crowd murmured amongst themselves as more than 10 staffers circled the editor-in-chief's desk. Who was this Hart guy again? Seriously, he's a big shot around here. He's a famous intellectual. How do you not know him? This one's going to require a special feature. Bam muttered begrudgingly under the chatter. He tossed Esmond's draft back to him. Afternoon editorial meeting's cancelled, Ed. Going to be assisting on this story. Huh? But why? Don't why me. I'm your editor, pal. Do as I say. Seeing Brand's scowl, Edwin leapt to his feet by instinct, but was suddenly overcome by a sharp sense of vertigo, as if the ground were shaking. Upon seeing the others in the room do the same, however, he realized that it actually was. The sound of steel folding in on itself shrieked through the office from outside the agency, followed by the grating roar of metal grinding against concrete. The cacophony ended with a crash. Through a trembling window, Edwin saw an overturned orbital bus billowing smoke into the sky. In a flash, he ran out of the newsrooms as fast as he could, bag in hand. It wasn't his instincts as a reporter that made him move, but the fact that he could have sworn he saw Agnes amidst the panicked crowd. What could have possibly happened? Okay, so I was once put himself in the most dangerous places, much to my distress, of course. Gans hadn't stopped him this morning. I don't know what would have happened. My guess at this rate he's going to get himself hurt. Okay. See, I feel like this is the best way for me to enjoy the book series. Like, I wish the special book series was a bit more, like, easy to get, like, more front-facing, where it's like, oh, check the bookshelf every chapter at the library. That way, it would give you a regular place to go to and update, right? Because I think the best way to enjoy it is to read it chapter by chapter as you go through the story. That way, it's spread out. The gate to the deserted mine outside the village was open this morning for some reason. Tried to sneak it in, but Gantz got me almost immediately. And he got pretty mad about it, too. Dang, I wanted to go explore him. Okay. Well, the deserted mine outside town was once a major fixture of community. And hey, crystal after crystal of septium. Great big ones at that. In fact, the mine contributed to the Empire and the public's constant squabbling over our land. Okay. I'm just checking with everyone to see if they have any recipes. My own works in the mines between me is the one to hire our stoners, too. But get ready for a handsome bread when I return home. Oh yeah, I got a trophy husband. He's such a good man.
失礼します。クロスベル警察特務支援課です。
Pardon us? I believe you called for the CPD Special Support Section?
There you are. Sorry to make you come all this way just for us. Long time no see, gang.
皆さん、ご無沙汰しています。
Same to you. It's good to see you all again.
ガンツさんの方は体の調子はどうですか？
Gantz, how have you been feeling?
ああ、特に後遺症とかもなく元気でやってるよ。
I'm holding up all right. More side effects from that drug or anything.
本当にありがとう。改めて礼を言わせてくれ。
Thanks again for what you did for me back then.
元気そうで何よりです。
I'm just glad you're doing well.
それで、急鉱山というところで魔獣が発生したとか。
So about this request. We heard there are monsters in one of the town's old mines?
ああ、町の近くにある数十年前に廃坑になった。
That's right! There's a deserted mine just outside town. No one's been down there in decades.
まあ、立ち話もなんですし、そちらに座ってくださいな。
It's a bit of a long story. Why don't you all take a seat and make yourselves comfortable?
今、お茶を入れますから。
I'll make us some tea.
封鎖されていた入り口の扉が破壊されていた。
Front gate was destroyed?
ああ、数十年前のものだが、とても頑丈な扉だった。
Sure was. It may have been old, but it was pretty darn
それ
sturdy.
が何者かに壊されているのを町の人間が発見してね。
One of our citizens passed by and discovered it in pieces.
2日前には異常がなかったから、多分壊されたのは昨日だと思う。
But it was perfectly fine just a few days ago. Whatever happened was in the last 48 hours.
まったくふざけたことをしでかす野郎がいたもんだぜ。
It's a real piece of work we're dealing with. I mean, who the hell do they think they are?
気になりますね。
It's definitely troubling.
それで中を覗いてみると魔獣が徘徊していたと。
So you went to check inside and found monsters roaming around?
でもまあ昔の行動跡とかなら魔獣がいてもおかしくないよね。
I can't imagine monsters keeping house inside a deserted mine is all that
い
unusual.
や、そうじゃないんだ。
That's true, but there's more.
おかしいと思ったのは行動そのものでね。
What's strange isn't the monsters, it's the mine itself.
行動そのもの。
The mine itself?
なんつうかぼーっと光ってるんだよ。
It's hard to explain, but it was like the whole place was glowing faintly.
壁そのものが赤紫色の光に染まっているというか。
The walls themselves are pulsing with this weird purple light.
それは確かに不気味ですね。
Oh, that does sound strange.
数十年前の行動となると動力灯もなかったはずだ。
If the mine really is that old, then that means the light isn't being caused by some flickering orbital lamps either.
何が原因で光っているのか確かに気になりますね。
But if not that, then what? It's concerning to be sure.
ああ、町に実害はないんだが、さすがにちょっと気になってね。
I agree, but other than the destruction of the gate, no other harm has been done. Right now, concern is as far as we're at.
お忙しいかとは思ったんだけど連絡させていただいたの。
We know how busy you all are, so I hope you don't mind asking us for your assistance.
事情は分かりました。
Not at all. We understand.
扉が破壊されたということは事件性があると見ていいだろう。
The gate being destroyed alone makes this a case worth investigating.
早速様子を見てこよう。
Let's check it out right away.
ええ、わかったわ。
Agreed. We should go see the situation for ourselves.
了解しました。
Roger.
興味深そうな事件だね。
Sounds like we got a thrilling new case on our hands.
ありがとう。よろしくお願いするよ。
Thank you, SSS. We're counting on you.
ガンツ、皆さんのために道を開けておいてくれ。
Gantz, if you would be so kind as to show them inside.
ああ、わかったぜ。
You got it, Mr.
それじゃ
Mayor.
あ先に行ってるから準備が済んだら来てくれよな。
I'll head there now. Come see me in front of the mine when you're ready. Yeah, we'll do that right away. Don't you know? We'll do that, no
よか
problem.
った。本当に元気そうですね。
It's great to see he's doing so well.
ああ、君たちのおかげさ。
It is, thanks to all of you.
ただまあ、ギャンブル好きは全然変わっていなくてね。
Now, if only we could get him to go cold turkey on the gambling habit of his too.
相変わらず休みの日にはカジノですって帰ってくるよ。
He still blows all his mirror on his off days at the casino.
そうなんですか。
Some things never change.
身を持ち崩さなければ問題はないと思いますけど。
Well, it's his money. As long as he doesn't go overboard again, I think it should be
そ
fine.
うだ。旧鉱山というのは町を出てすぐのところなんですよね。
Anyway, the old mine is just outside town, right?
ええ、少し下ってから北西に登った先にあるわ。
Yes. Head down the mountain a bit and it'll be northwest of the city, directly opposite the tunnel path.
何が原因かわからない。くれぐれも気をつけてくれ。
I don't know what's going on there, folks, so please be careful. Okay, will do.
さてと。
Sateto. Holy mother, something I can do here. Oh, thank you, Junker.
行きます。
Ikimasu
Yosh.
Yosh, yes.
任せて。
Oh my god, I don't know what that one means. Oh my god, look at all these people. Oh my god, look at— oh, it's a chest. A protective helmet? Good, glad I didn't buy one. That item's used as in it used to be a mine before you took it, you flipping shit brick. How dare you? How darest thou do what you just
おう
did?
来たな。
Hey, there you are.
こちらですね。
Yeah, so this is the place.
これが破壊された扉か。
That's the gate that was destroyed.
確かに何かで断ち切られていますね。
Looks like it was cut clean through.
ああ、正直人間の力でできるとは思えないんだ
Sure
が。
does. Can't fathom this being done by human strength, though.
で、ここが旧鉱山の入り口だ。
Anyhow, over here we have the entrance to the mine itself. Oh, yeah, that is weird. The light. It really is there.
なんとも怪しげな雰囲気じゃないか。
How very bewitching. In an eerie sort of way.
やばそうな魔獣もうろついているみたいだね。
No doubt there are dangerous monsters lurking about in there.
ああ、
Yeah.
どうするロイド。
How should we proceed, Lloyd?
場合によっては警備隊の方に連絡してもいいと思うけど。
It might be a good idea to contact the Guardian Force, if they can spare the manpower.
そうですね。 捜索の手も増やせますし。
You're right. Calling in some extra backup never hurt anyone.
いや、まずは俺たちで内部の様子を調べてみよう。
No. First, we should see how things are inside. We need to know what we're dealing with.
手に負えそうになかったら警備隊に応援を要請する。
If it's more than we can handle alone, then we request the CGF's support.
分かったわ。
Fair enough.
了解しました。
Roger that.
まあそれなら準備は万全にした方が良さそうだ
All
ね。
right. I'd advise making sure we're fully prepared before stepping in then. Yeah, that would be smart, wouldn't
多
it?
分ここを調べ始めたら他を回る余裕はなくなるだろう。
Once we start investigating the mine, we likely won't have time for anything else today.
どうする？
Should we begin? Yeah, I'm gonna take care of the business right now. By that, I mean I am going to save the game, and this is where I'm gonna call the stream, because I've been going for 3.5 hours, and I think that's a fine place to call it a night. So with that, thank you Sleeper Day for dropping by the channel for the follow. It was much appreciated. Thank you Ninja and 50 Mira for dropping by and keeping me company and chatting. It was great talking to both of you. I hope you have a nice time doing your Yu-Gi-Oh tournament tomorrow, 50 Mira, and I hope Rise of 3 when it comes in is fun. So with that, I will be signing off for the night. I will likely stream tomorrow, although it's probably not going to be as long as some other Persona 5 streams, because I want to do it on Saturday. If I do think that it's not going to be like a good enough amount of time, I will delay it to Sunday, but I'm going to try and fit it on Saturday. So with that, hope you all have a very nice night and will join me next time. Bye!